Final Fantasy XIII-2, the story so far. Is that you? I won't let you go!
It's too late.
Time and memory.
Who's that girl with the new hair? My own sister? Very nice.
Nice! Get going! Your turn! Your turn! done.
Take that! I'm in trouble.
Take this! On to the next.
Take this!
Get going!
How's this? Time to die. Here!
Catch me through! This'll show you.
trouble.
Go, Mog. Come on, Mog. Awesome.
This is the last key. Next up, the very top floor.
Your turn. Let's do this.
Take this!
Take this. Your turn.
No way.
Let's do this. Your turn. This one's mine. And that's where Caius is waiting for us. Someone who looks and talks a lot like Caius, at least.
You might be up there with him, Kupo.
You might be right. Why would the Cirrus come here?
Let's do this.
Enjoy! Here!
She's wide awake, but I'm gonna whisper. I can't type anymore. I can't be bothered. Let's just chat, dudes. She's just sitting, playing with her socks. And it's annoying. Hello. Hey. Tell me how good I look. Here, happy weekend. Thank you. I'm really not sure. I think I went too short. So that's something that's been bugging me. I'm like, holy shit, why'd I go so short? Wish I hadn't done that. But I was just like, yeah, just tidy it up, just make it nice and tidy. You know, just tidy it up, just make it so it's above the shoulder so I don't have as much to wash. And then the lady was like really polite, but she was like, there's a difference between tidying it up and cutting it off to the extent that you've just described. And I was like, oh. I was like, oh, okay. Just whatever. Take it off. Yeah. So yeah, shine a ball and get busy. Yeah, so I was a little bit nervous because I'm not supposed to be skipping the cutscenes. I was like, oh man, it's too short, guys. I could always go.
We're getting close. Let's take it down.
Go a bit
can do
bolder.
it. For
Could always go a bit
for
more bold,
Alyssa, for
right?
academia.
I'm like not sure. I'm not 100% on it right now. I'm like, where'd my hair go? I don't know how I feel about this. This should be dead by now, but it's not. Kill it. Thank you. Where's my hair? Where's my phone? Where's my keys? I should have just gone bald. It would have been easier. For anybody who's interested, the baby is now putting her socks on her hands. This is going really well.
I know it's a machine. It seems like it's almost
I don't know, I got to the point where I was looking in the mirror and I was like,
What Alyssa was telling
who
us
is that
true.
old lady?
Yule and Caius should be up here.
Who is
as
that
well.
haggard person?
But are they with
So I
us?
thought I'd buy some
Or against
self-confidence. Add 10 years. Where am I going?
Yule,
The hair is short.
you on your own?
It's cute, right? Okay, Nikki approves. Thank you.
Why?
It's
What
all
should we do with
greedy,
it?
baby.
You must
Yeah, I
protect
am.
the timeline. I saw you.
I've
in
just
your
been
car.
saying I'm worried I went too short, but yeah,
We're in the same time as when we met in Erba.
I was scared to take it down.
So you're the same Yule.
Yes.
Maybe I should have like kept
Who are you?
a
Who
a
are the
long
Farseers?
length of it and put it into a
I am the
ponytail like
seeress of
Sarah.
the oldest
Maybe I should have
tribe on
styled it like
Pulse.
that.
My visions of the future are
Should have done
recorded
that.
and stored in the Oracle Drive. But that is long in the past. There is no more need to record the
Yeah, I've had it
prophecies.
short.
I
Like
have Caius
basically,
now.
if you've seen me stream over the years, like
He is tasked with protecting
you know
the
when I've had a
seers
haircut
and
because the
remembering
fringe
her
is
visions.
back and the hair is really
Now
short,
forever,
and then we just
he will
grow it
remember
out,
the entire
and then
timeline.
6 months later
Caius.
it's back to
He is
being really
beyond
short
death.
again. So
What?
we go
You
through this
can't die
cycle
ever?
quite frequently.
The seeress possesses the eyes of Etro, and
I just
inside
don't want
Caius
to spend so
beats
much
the
money on
heart
hair
of
shampoo.
chaos. The goddess has
They
gifted
don't
him
want babies
the
grabbing
curse
it.
of eternity.
I say baby, she's like nearly
He
2.
is a guardian, and his mission
Anyway,
is
this
to
is all
protect
like a
the
plot
Cirrus.
dump situation,
The power
so
to see the future
enjoy.
is a terrible weapon. It can turn history into chaos.
But then, I don't understand.
That's it.
Why are you helping us?
Yeah, it's only this length when I get it cut, which
History.
is very rare. And
History
everybody's pointed out that I
has
have got
already been broken.
highlights, I got it dyed,
The timeline had been
um,
twisted before I met
but I
you.
will point out
Distortions
that the
leads to a
chances of
future death and
me
destruction.
maintaining the hair dye is,
Change the
they
future.
were like,
can't
you come
change the
back in
past and
12
correct
weeks, and I was
distortions.
like, I will see you when
The
I see
miracle
you.
that saved Cocoon has already been altered.
I can't, yeah,
Someone who is meant to survive
that is
did
how
not
it
come
goes.
home.
I'm just like,
Someone who was meant to
they're
survive.
like, do you want to book
You
in?
mean
And
my
I'm
sister?
like,
You do, don't you?
nah, I'm good.
You're saying that lightning shouldn't have disappeared that day.
It was because the future was changed.
So if we keep traveling through the gates and resolve all the paradoxes that are happening,
Yeah.
If you change the future again, the true past will be restored. The past that you still remember, Sarah. Together, the two of you can correct the timeline.
Do you
We're
hear
gonna
that,
save the
Noel?
cheerleader, save the world.
We've been doing the right thing all along.
Yes. Can you tell us something else? Someone has been laying traps for us inside this tower. Do you know who's behind it?
Your enemy. It is here inside the tower. It has generated the
this might-
contradictions that threaten you.
I'm not sure. I haven't really practiced this
The
one.
machine
I say that, I've never
sentient.
really had too many issues with it, but I
Machine.
I haven't had much
So the
practice
Caius we
on it,
met
so
earlier in
we shall
academia,
see.
he was...
An imitation
My mic's
created by
not
the
in a good
machine.
position for
What
me.
about the other Caius? The one we saw in the tower?
He is real. He brought me here. And when we are finished, he will take me away.
No, changing the future, change the past is the stupidest tagline for anything. I love it.
Yes, go. And please, let me see a new future.
You just do whatever you
We'll
want
do
to
it.
do, right? So yeah, they're like, change the future, change the past.
Everyone is smiling.
Okay, I think this is the Yule that likes flowers.
This is the future. I want
She's
you
a
to
bit
see.
crazy. That she's crazy in all iterations. Anyway, I did make a joke. If somebody dies, we should drink. So I'm just gonna have a quick sip of tea. Take an alcoholic beverage, if you will. She's dead again. She's turned crazy by all the premonitions and stuff,
I
right?
shall remember your pain. It will be carved in my heart, together with the memories of every other Yule, cursed to die this way.
It's a big burden for a young girl. He does. Everybody is quite taken by the voice actor. I think he's pretty cool. My computer screen is like freaking out right now, which is
I'm
not good for
worried
me
about
because I
Yule.
need to see my notes.
Yeah,
Help!
but... if we're going to fight, we can't afford to have doubts.
Stupid
She's hoping
pooper.
for a better future and believes we can make it.
Alt tab. Yeah, there you go. Got my notes.
Look, the fake Caius was sent out from this place.
But where's the enemy that Yule warned us about?
I think everyone can agree that Caius's voice is pretty baller.
Proto-Fal'Cie. So this is what Yule meant by sentient machine.
This thing has been behind everything. It's the one who turned the people
Daily
into sea,
happy man.
and it's the one who's been trying to kill us in the tower.
If you want a daily happy man check, then you should check on my Pedro Pascal channel on my Discord. Why am I not? I was really slow. That's what happened there. Really slow. Never had problems on this fight prior to today. Okay, right. Well, that went really, really well. It did not.
I don't understand. How did the future Proto-Fal'Cie end up here?
This place must be like the void beyond.
The lighting in here
Crossroads where
makes
future and
Sarah's
past
hair look very
intersect.
strange
And that
sometimes.
would enable time travel. Noel, do you realize what this means? The Proto-Fal'Cie could have used this place to
I'm
travel
very
through time
sleepy.
and infiltrate the artificial intelligence. Then it could have manipulated the AI to kill
Oh
all the
yeah,
humans
so
in the
it's evil
tower.
AI, in
and
case
build the
anybody was
Fal'Cie of
wondering what
Academia's
we're doing
future.
in
You're
here.
saying the
Evil
Proto-Fal'Cie took
AI.
control of the AI and ordered it to build the
I know, I
Proto-Fal'Cie.
don't get
It's a
sleep.
closed loop.
Although the
Chicken and egg
baby is
paradox.
now
Right.
resting.
A paradox is exactly what it
The
is.
socks are
the
nowhere to
Proto-Fal'Cie
be
was trying to
seen.
protect
Bare
the
feet, bare
distortion that gave
hands.
birth to it.
No
Knew
blanket
all
to cover her
along that
body.
it was part of the paradox.
Oh my god, she just did a
Just a sec.
spasm.
If the Proto-Fal'Cie
should
can
not look at the
manipulate the
baby now.
past, that means
It could travel back in time and rebuild itself.
Oh yeah, so the time travel aspect in this fight is very confusing. Just wait for it.
You deserve a treat.
Oh my god. I don't actually know what I'm doing, so okay. Right, and then we're just gonna chill out for a bit.
no way.
What are we gonna do now?
I actually like the QTEs in this game. During this period, I hated QTEs.
We
Quick
gotta
time
stop
away.
it.
But in this one, they're really satisfying if you remember to do them, which I don't.
Sarah, now!
Okay.
Perfect! Okay, my turn! See
I
how you
know
like?
that as per the speedrun, failing some things quicker. However,
Time for you to go away!
I'll do that like
For
that. I
good.
don't actually care about getting some time save. For now, I like doing them perfect because it's more satisfying. And I like getting the little reward at the end because the little
Thanks to
reward at the
Mom,
end is
You guys
like
play
little
her up, Koopa.
adornments and
You
shit.
saved the day.
Thank you. You did great.
If anyone has, actually that one's a really rubbish one. If anybody has any opinions on what we should dress the characters like, let me know. We can go into the menus and
This is
because
Hope's fault.
Mog has an
He
astoundingly
was the one who started
large
building these
wardrobe.
things.
Like, you can dress this
Proto-Fal'Cie
movie
and
like
AI
anything.
both.
I am a white mage.
Will you listen to me?
I love White Mage.
Around
White
with
Mage is
scapegoats.
my
These
spirit.
fights are really starting to wear me down.
I don't blame you.
It's not gonna do us
I am
any good
a
whining
White
about
Mage at heart,
mistakes of the past.
I think. I just love the outfit. I love
We
the
don't
design.
stop this thing from regenerating.
I love a White
We're never
Mage.
gonna get out of
I
here.
love a White Mage hood. Like what Garnet wears in at the start of 9 when she's trying to run away. I love the White Mage
She
hood.
was manipulating the past. But then,
Yeah.
there's no reason we can't either. Please, I hope
But
you're
yeah, so
watching
right
this.
now she's like screaming at Hope. They're in
Can you hear me?
like
I've got a bone to pick with you.
the year
These machines
200
you
or
built
something, 300, I
are
don't
driving
know,
me nuts.
200, 300. And Hope is in the past, and he's gonna make this machine, and this is the change in the future, changing the
Sarah.
past scenario.
I didn't do anything. At least, I don't think I did.
Screaming at Hope is the option here, and by screaming at Hope, we got him to do something. We got him to change his mind about making a fake,
Sarah, are you all right?
an
Can you
AI
hear me?
falsy. It's confusing, but I think Hope's whole bit is quite interesting.
Alive?
That's nice.
It's not quite a
what a
massage
relief.
yet.
You worry too much, Noel.
I actually like the White Mage because this is the most covered up that she is. This is the most covered up outfit. I'm not a prude. I just find it interesting
Noel isn't himself these days.
that this is the least
I wonder
skin.
if it's because he can't remember the future. It's understandable. No one wants to think they'll forget something that's important to them.
I don't know how much of this we're gonna get done tonight because there's a lot of cutscenes. I am very, very sleepy. Baby's teething or getting nightmares now, so
You know something?
it was like 4 in the
When you get
morning
mad,
and
You sure do remind me of your sister.
screaming, and I
Careful.
like run
She
up
might be
and I
watching
sort her
you.
out, and then I'm just like wide awake, and it takes me a while to get back down. I'm like, baby's back asleep, but I'm like, ugh, I'm awake, which is fine. So yeah, the haircut was supposed to make me feel better, but then I was like, oh no, I cut it too short. Okay, we got some housekeeping to do now. So there's a bit of jumping back and forth while we pick up some items. As I've said before, we are doing speedrun strats while we run through the game, so we can get the quickest route. Because getting all 160 fragments seems to be... Well, honestly, I just want to start speedrunning. But I also want everyone to see all of the lovely cutscenes and get the contacts so we can all talk about it, but yeah. I mean, I'm not, hopefully not showing you anything on the TV that causes nightmares, unless Hey Dougie is scarier than I anticipated. Hey Dougie's her favourite. She goes, ow, which is really cute. Bluey, yeah, she loves Bluey. Basically, Bluey, Bluey, Hey Dougie, and Pepper. Thank you for the blessings.
Come on, Mom.
Bluey. Is that not right? I love Bluey. The new episode of Bluey's on, I'm like so in there. It's a good show, man. I know people who watch it who don't have kids. The music, they go so hard. Like, the one thing about the music in this game is how hard they go. Like, I feel like it definitely set a precedent for their, how kind of creative they got with it. There's definitely a lot of choices made. Feels 15. Oh, I don't like 15. Go off on a whole diatribe. The thing is now, because I've spent so many years hating 13, and now I like 13. I'm kind of like, okay, so 15 is definitely my least favorite now, which is like 15 and 13 were like my punching bags at the bottom of the rankings. Like, I always hated 13 and 15, and now I like 13, and I'm kind of like, oh god, if I get a reappraisal on, what if I reappraise 15? What if I change my fundamental beliefs and turn and say I like 15 now? I don't know if it's gonna come back to that. I don't think so. I think 15's got too many issues with it that I can't forgive, whereas 13's issues were more, I guess, understandable in the grand scheme. Plus, I really love 13-2. Like, I think 13-2, I will bitch about it and say lots of crazy stuff, but 13-2 is definitely one of the more insane. Ah, well, in what way have your feelings changed, Hunter? I'm curious. Did the replays make you appreciate them more or dislike them more?
They're manifestations of the remorse and sadness.
Yeah, I think 15...
disappeared into the paradox.
15's just got too many issues. I don't think I'll ever come around to 15. And if, you know, let's be fucking real, 15 is sexist as shit. I'm never gonna like the sexist Final Fantasy game. So, meh. I like little bits and bobs of it, but at its core, I don't like it. So.
We should leave.
I think 10 is definitely like slipping down the rankings the more I play it. So I appreciate you saying it and being honest. I think 12 is actually... I've always loved 12, but I think everybody always rags on 12 and hates it. But I think it is actually well ahead of its time, and I think it's definitely one of the best, technically best Final Fantasy games they ever made. Like, as a game, it's definitely the most accomplished, if that's a reasonable thing to say. I can understand people not liking it because it's not, I guess, Final Fantasy enough, and that I understand. But I think it's definitely like technically amazing. Like, it's a really interesting, intricate game. Yeah, the plot's not exciting, but I genuinely like the characters, and I think they shuttle the plot from point A to point B, and you do get a bit thrown around, but like, I think it's cool. I like the story. The characters are good. The plot just kind of makes you go from location to location, and like the airship can't go through this area because it's in Yacht and stuff like that, and it makes you walk even though you've got an airship, and it doesn't quite, like, the storyline doesn't quite marry up with the way that, yeah, they do force you into a lot of silly situations where you're like, why am I doing this? And it does just feel a bit like busy work, and you're just walking everywhere even though you don't technically need to, and it's strange. But 12's gameplay is just, yeah, top tier. 15 is forgettable. I think that's a good argument for 15. Yeah, 12's plot is silly in the sense that it's got high ambitions, but it doesn't. It's very Final Fantasy because 12 wants you, like, it's fighting the will of the gods, the Akuria, and there's an interesting element to it, but the story making you go to so many locations for very stupid reasons is very silly. It does have Star Wars kind of framework to it. Everyone compares it to the prequel trilogy of the Star Wars games. But I don't know why that's a bad thing. Yeah. Like I say, I love the characters in 12. I don't so much think, yeah, the story shuttling you around from location to location works, but yeah. I think that's the problem with 15. I think the problem with 15 is it's just not a cohesive whole. It's just too scattered. And it's sexist because of the way it treats its female characters. But it's very scattered and it's trying to be a lot of things. And it's not. It's like, it's enjoyable. Yeah, don't get me wrong, there's a satisfaction in doing the whole sandbox open world, doing all the missions and everything. But again, I guess it's like story, from a story perspective, you're supposed to be doing something and then you can just spend 30 hours just not doing what the plot expects you to do. Like, it's very strange, and it ends up kind of hampering the storyline. It's like, you're supposed to be, you're a prince and there is a war going on and you're supposed to be going to see your future wife, and that's the plot, but you just dick about on a camping trip with your mates for God knows how long. Pack Muggy. Luna Freya is awful. No, well, Luna Freya's just a messed up. She's issues. Iris is just. I don't even know what the point of Iris is. 2 years straight.
2 year street
27
poggies.
months. My goodness. That's crazy. Thank you, Elliot. Thank you for the ongoing support. We're slagging off 15 right now, if you want to join in on the dog pile. It's not a bad game. I think my issue with 15 is like,
That's how they got here.
I think my main issue with 15 was that I finished it. It's got, the fishing is really good. I think the problem with there's enjoyable bits doing the missions, the fighting, but none of it. And then at the end, it's not really a spoiler, but at the end it gives you this really intense emotional end, and I was like, I fucking loved the end so much, and I was so angry that I'd spent 50 hours playing the game and not getting any of that, and then getting to the end and seeing what they were trying to do, and seeing the ending that they gave me, and seeing a really impressive end, and thinking nothing that came before that matched or was in any way building for me to that really emotional moment. And it was a great moment and I loved it, but I also was pissed off that the game just hadn't given me anything to give a shit about prior to that. Yeah, but this is it. You've got the linear, and then you've got the after chapter 9 or whatever, you're just put into a tunnel, and it's a miserable tunnel, and then you're just stuck doing that shit for God knows how long. Come on, Mog.
Alyssa and I decided to come to the future
but yeah, The Ring, oh,
Structure that
fucking
appears in
hell.
the sky of this time period.
The Ring is a miserable
That
experience, man.
thing that's floating above us now?
Yeah, and then the whole DLC,
Yes.
and then don't get me
In
even
the end, we
started on the
abandoned
cancelled
idea of restoring the old
DLCs.
cocoon. Instead, we plan to build an entirely new
It's
shell.
bullshit.
Of course, there's
The
still
back half of
problem
15
how
is
to
such a
creature
miserable experience.
A whole new cocoon. That's an ambitious plan.
Yeah,
Sure
they
is.
try to make it a
That's why
survival
you're here, to
horror,
find
and
out
it's
what keeps the
shite.
Ark afloat.
Exactly. When we learned of the Ark's appearance through the Oracle Drive, we had to come and see it for ourselves.
I don't even think the story, but I think the problem was that the story was never gonna work with what they were trying to do. I just don't think the story and the gameplay matched up. And again, I'll say the same about 12. Come on, man.
You did it!
I'll say the same about 12. Do I have to wait until I've spoken to her for 50 times? It doesn't match up, yeah.
So, I bet you're dying to know how we
I
can help
can't.
the future, huh?
I don't have time for an MMO right now. If I get into an
Have you heard
MMO,
about the
I'm
time
just
capsule
gonna
we used?
lose my
It's a
shit.
device that slows down time
One
only
day.
with
I will
objects.
play it one day. I will get into it.
The effect is called
Yeah,
gravitational
no one.
field.
The thing with
Called
15 is
gravitational field and, well,
you can't
essentially we get swept as
fix
the outside world
the
flashed
fundamental
forward into the
flaws
future.
with the story.
This
For
capsule
me,
of yours, it can't take you back.
They made very conscious choices,
Unfortunately not.
and the choices
And
were
considering it broke down after a single use,
to keep
I doubt it'll prove to
the-
be a popular method
to
of time
do what they
travel.
wanted to do with the boys on the camping
You
trip.
risked your own life at the
They
sake of
had to
cocoon.
basically just kind of sideline a lot of other stuff
Sarah,
because
coming to
the
future
camping trip
myself,
with the
I
boys
think I understand how this
was
feel.
the best part,
The Academy
but
has
it
welcomed us
also
with open arms, and
undermined
we can
the
research
story
as
of
we
the
always
war.
have.
It undermined his relationship with Luna Freya, having that
These terrible
separation,
anxiety attacks.
having that distance
Alyssa,
did nothing for their
Please, Sarah,
relationship.
you have to let
I'm
me
not
apologize
panicking.
for the way I treated you in the past.
It was their journey, and I think the choice to make it their journey is interesting, but removing all female characters from the party and making it a boys' trip and having the female characters so undermined at every opportunity for me as a Final Fantasy fan
The Academy has made progress on
was
its investigation
piss
of the 13th
annoying.
Ark. At this stage, there is good news and there is bad news.
Yeah, I mean, but this is it.
Let's hear the good news
I don't even
first.
get gays. I can pretend they're
Discovered that
gays
the
in my
Ark's
head.
reactor is powered
Because
by
why else would Gladio be
known as the
walking around in leather
ground
trousers with his chest out?
By collecting these, there's a
But the game
possibility
don't make
that
him
the
gay.
cocoon will be
If
up
I'd had
in
a
the
gay
sky in no
subplot,
time.
that is good news.
Janini, I believe in you. You
So
got
now you
this.
gotta hit us with the
You will
bad
pass
news.
that exam. You will smash it.
Each ore cluster provides only a
But
certain
yeah,
amount of
15
power.
sucks because they sidelined way too many things,
Requires a single
and they
graviton core.
chopped up too many things, and the
We're
focus
going to need multiple
didn't
cores that we can't seem to find.
fit. Just there's
Need a
too
hand with
many
the search?
pieces in 15 that don't
If
fit
there's
together.
one thing we're good at, it's looking
The
for weird
game is a
objects.
Frankenstein's monster,
We could use your
and
help.
it's
You
not
two on
good.
the case.
And I
Have
think
those cores
pretending
in
that
your
it's good made me feel like a crazy person, because I'm like, was it good or was it not good? Because the ending was really good, some of the gameplay's really good, like, is it good or not? And I'm sick of trying to think why
There are
it's
so
good.
many important things I need to talk to you two about. So many, in fact, I'm not really sure where to start.
How did you get here anyway?
I think
This time
I think
capsule doesn't work like a gate, does it?
16's kind of a weird one because I think it starts off really strong. I think it has a really good setup, and I think there's a lot of interesting ideas, and I think it's really interesting. I think 16 about
That must have been a tough call.
literally the midway point
It was a choice to adapt to a strange world
when there's
centuries
I think the time jump killed it for me.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't have second thoughts.
What about your family?
Frankenstein's just Paradise Lost, which is just the Bible.
That was no longer
So,
an issue for me.
Yeah, okay.
My
So the
father
Bible
already
is
passed
just
away by then.
a bunch of books
I had no
that
idea
have been stacked together, written by different people with different ideologies, and we've been told that it's, you know, a cohesive whole for many, many years, and it is not. That's my approach to the Bible. Okay. 16, the combat's boring. Combat's hard. You're very sleepy. Me too. I've been yawning, man.
Wow, this must have been tough to find. We'll be putting it to good use, though.
No, I've got a few books about the Bible I've read.
Even when the Fal'Cie were no more,
I'm very,
the people were still left with something. They were left with...
Is that a researcher? I was trying to talk to Alyssa.
Oh, thanks to you two, we almost have all the
16. You like Clive and Sid and Mid. Thought the combat was fun. Yeah, I think it's fun. I think 16's fun in the moment. I think it's the most coherent.
The Academy has been making
Like I say, I think once they do the time jump, it's a bit shit. I think it loses a lot of steam.
Using a paradox against itself, huh?
But the first half of it, like the front half of the game is really good. But then it gets a bit bored. Honestly, 13's become quite mash heavy. I don't know if it's because the DS3 is just genuinely uncomfortable, but 13's quite mash heavy for me. The only blessing with doing the 13-2 is that I'm doing speedrun strats, so I don't have to mash for too long.
It's a solidified chunk of paradox energy, but according to the data, it doesn't exist in this time period.
But yeah,
Well, hey.
I should just use it. Yeah, well, this is it. Luckily, the only fight that's causing me to get any kind of like ouchie in my thumb is practicing the final boss fight, because that one's quite a long one. So yeah, every other fight I can just about manage because it's not too. Yeah, I should be able to use the Hori. I'll have to use it when I'm practicing. But yeah, DS3 sucks.
Sarah, did you really
I like 16. I like the idea behind a lot of the quests, but again, it's quite a lot of busy work. But there's no reason to explore apart from
I don't think I'd ever seen Hope look so happy.
They're
and
not so great
excited.
with the
But this was just the beginning.
side
It would take a
content.
century to
But yeah.
complete the new cocoon.
Work smarter,
And if
not
the old
harder.
cocoon were to fall before it could be finished.
I need to find my Hori.
I
I've
know
got
we
it
can do it.
somewhere. It's in a drawer. I tried to
He's right,
tidy.
you know. Have you seen that broken gate in the town? Well, it's all fixed and
Yeah,
working
I'll have to
normally.
get the Hori working for this.
We collected the ore crystals, so the
Yeah.
future has changed, Kubo.
Yes, I think so.
It might be
Ayla,
nice to
look what I
use the
found.
Hori on the
It's lying next to the gate.
An artifact. I wonder which era this
the
unlocks.
Crystariums.
Maybe it takes us to the
I
day the
mean,
cocoon
guys, she's being
collapses.
really weird
The
about
one
this
we saw in
artifact.
prophecy. The one where Caius is fighting.
Time for the final showdown?
Let's all fight together. We'll follow you to the future by a different path.
Let's just
There are
keep in
things
mind,
there I
this is
have
the
to
year
protect.
400, and Hope
Right.
is here.
You mean Vanille and Fang and the
I
new
keep
cocoon.
forgetting how he does this. She's just trying to save her, yeah. Alyssa is definitely one of the more interesting characters. Is this gonna work? Come on, Silver Chocobo. Come on. For fuck's sake. Yeah, I just know that the vagabond artifact that she gives you there is it's kind of takes you somewhere you're not supposed to go, and it kind of triggers a load of bad shit. But I always forget like the exact implications. Come on, Mog. I'm gonna throw. Like every other time I've got it first start. You always run all the way to the edge, like up here. Yeah. Okay. Hey, thank you, Nikki.
Nice. Right.
It's a silly game. We just throw Mog for some
Yeah, won't be
random
long
shit
now.
sometimes.
Hope and his team are close to raising the new cocoon. It's hard to believe, but we really are changing history.
So yeah, this is a lot of like this is going to be a lot of
Are you worried at all?
exposition.
Caius has tried to interfere before.
I'm saying you can have that. You definitely helped me.
The Caius
You were
who
like,
caused
run
the
over there,
Sith
and I was
incident
like,
just
yes.
an imposter. I wonder why the real one didn't intervene.
I hope he lets us finish here.
Maybe he will.
But yeah, I like
That's what it'll take
13-2
to
for
protect
being
you.
so weird,
I know.
and I think I guess I'm a little bit more forgiving because it's not a mainline Final Fantasy.
Did we argue?
So it's kind of
I
like
don't
I'm
remember.
willing to, because it's the
Are your memories
the
playing
sequel
tricks on you
game,
again?
and it's the kind of like crazy cousin of 13,
Something must have happened between
cousin,
you two.
sister. I don't know. It's like
Damn it. I wish I could remember.
it's just I'm willing to give it a lot of passes for being absolutely
Being the only one
insane.
left alive
Whereas
on the planet.
15, I'm kind of
Then
like,
leaving that place,
because it has
traveling
such a long
Valhalla, I
development
should
cycle,
know
because it
these
started
things.
out as verses, because
I
we
wish there
know
was
so
some way
much
to find
about
out.
it, and
I
because
wonder, your
you can
memories
just see
disappearing. Does it
like
have anything to do with
the
future
parts stitched
changing?
together. Like it is just a mess. It is just a bunch of ideas and them trying to figure shit out. And the choices that they made, I just don't agree with. I just don't like the ideas. I don't like what they did with the character, like the female characters. I don't like how they presented the story. I don't like the choices that were made. I like aspects of it, but yeah. 13-2 is literally just side quests. Like I say, we get less than 30, we get like 20 something pieces, fragments. We get like 20, maybe 20, less than 30. And there's 160 potential fragments to get in the game. That gives you an idea of how little we are doing here. Ah, sad. I miss Deirdre. Dear Philippa, I did 100%. I definitely
It does
got
look
all
like
of the
gate's
fragments at
fixed.
one point.
I think we're getting close to some kind of final reckoning.
But yeah.
Before we jump through this gate, we better make sure we're good and ready to fight.
Okay,
I wonder what
dear
Caius is up
Philippa.
to. Where is
The
he?
question. My wife and I live in different
still don't know
countries
if
and
he
see
really
each
is
other once
against
a
us or
year.
not.
The last time we saw each other, we
Silence makes me
argued all the
nervous.
time and slept in separate
He's always
beds.
been deadly
I'll be
quiet
going
before
to see
taking
her
action.
soon, and I'm worried she's seeing someone
like
else.
a
Although
calm
I have no
before a
proof, she will expect
If
sex
he is
from
in
me,
Valhalla,
and I think I
he's
should
been
protect
watching
myself by
everything we've
wearing a
done here.
condom. How should
if
I
he sees a
broach the
weakness,
condom
he'll
suggestion
exploit
without
it without
upsetting
mercy.
her, especially if she's actually being
let our
totally
guard down.
faithful?
We die.
So we better not use
I
the gate
don't
until we are
know.
definitely sure.
So, hang on. Hang on.
Exactly.
I'm sorry. There's a smiley face on his wand, and I feel like it's my fault. Yeah, have a chat. Like, the thing
go.
that I don't get is, like,
We don't have anything else
you
to
see
do
each other
here.
once a year.
If we have to fight Caius now, then
You
so be
obviously,
it.
you would
And
hope, communicate
Alright then. Let's go.
alternatively, like, in different ways in between and around the yearly, yeah. Are you even married if you only see each other once a year? Like, what is that?
Leaving
It's
without
very
even a
strange.
farewell?
Is it like an army situation?
What?
I don't get it.
Of course not. We were going to drop by and see you before we left.
That's what we figured. Thought we'd save you the
See, I
trip.
was gonna get my hair cut like Alyssa.
I hope the future turns out
Consider
like
it.
this.
I
A
didn't know.
place where we can be happy.
Sometimes, when it looks like all hope is lost, people can turn against each other. They end up full of hate. But really, when they stop and think about it,
Come on, Hope.
they're making themselves sad for no
I like
reason.
Alyssa's hair. I think it's super cute. I don't think I could ever. Yeah, I don't think I could pull it
Sorry.
off.
I was just remembering something.
But I think I'm.
There was a
Dare
time
I
when
say it? I
almost
think I'm a
lost
bit
myself
too
because I had
old
so
for
much
it.
hate in me.
But
And then some friends showed me a way
yeah,
out.
Right. You mean lightning and
yeah.
snow?
I don't know. Like, it's a conscious choice
It all
they
began back
made.
then.
Obviously, it's not
I
like.
remember, Sarah. Weren't you the first one
Yeah.
who said you wanted to save Cocoon?
They paywalled
because no one
Deirdre.
liked me
Maybe
proudly
because they knew I
carrying
was
out
getting
the wishes
content out
that
of
we
it.
all came together back then. And to this day,
This is actually like
little thanks
the
still
little
keep Cocoon safe.
flicks and stuff. It's about as curly as my hair
And
will
maybe
get.
Lightning does too.
Yes, but the old arc is almost finished. It will
They
fall
did.
soon.
They paywalled Deirdre.
It's going to be hard for many of us to abandon our old
It's just
home.
rude, man. We had so much fun with Deirdre.
When you raise the new ark, maybe you can help our friends as well. We won't have to bear the burden of a world anymore. And just
I'm
maybe,
just trying to think, like,
Fang will be released from the crystal.
I wouldn't, like, I don't know. If you know you're gonna have sex with them, just say, well, like, I don't know, like, previously, like, how old are they? Like, I don't understand.
We wanted to help anyway.
Yeah, you should have
I've
just
had the
stolen
great
the whole
fortune to
paper.
help other people over the years. Sarah and Noel, you were the ones who showed me how
Yeah,
the
I was
future
gonna
should
say,
be.
like,
You gave us all a motive.
wearing
You
a
helped us make
condom
the
when you
Academy
have
what it has
sex
become.
with your wife that you only see once a year seems like, you know, a very small aspect of a very larger issue. It's that you don't,
But we also have the
you're
ability to
away
know
for a
the
very long
futures.
period of time and you don't trust this person.
As you would say, Noel,
You're
exactly.
gonna have sex with them and you don't usually wear a condom. Like,
Once
okay.
preparations are complete,
What if
we
she
plan
gets
to journey
pregnant
ahead
and you're
100
away
years.
for a year?
I wanna be
Like,
there. I want to see the
I
raising
don't-
of Cocoon with my own eyes.
what?
I'm sure we'll meet again, Hope.
This is confusing, man.
And when we do, we'll have lightning.
Yeah,
with us.
like, if you do spend so much time apart, like, well, don't bring a child into it. Wear a condom for that reason, if anything. I don't know. It's very strange. Yeah, and like saying, yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to have sex with her. Like, if you don't want to, you don't have to. But like, it indicates a very deep issue that you're not addressing, rather than just that you don't damn, she's gonna want to see me and she's gonna want to shag me. Bummer. I don't want to because I assume she's shagging somebody else, because otherwise both of us are only having sex once a year, because that's what we decided. I have so many questions.
I'm sorry.
We're doing an
In the
agony
new
and
future that you wish to
Aqua.
build,
Somebody
I no
is
longer exist.
somebody only sees their wife once a year, and I guess in that time, like, let's be real, if they slept in separate beds the last time they met, they didn't have sex, so it's been 2 years since they've had sex, in theory. Or they slept in separate beds but they still shagged. I don't know. It's confusing, man. Yeah, well, that was what I actually genuinely would ask that too. Like, is it a marriage if they've only seen each other like that? Oh, it's Philippa really wordy in her response. Oh man. Are you ready to drink, by the way? Because this is about to look really, really savage. Yeah, I mean that could help the situation. Maybe I don't want to get you pregnant, so I want to be doubly sure, because birth control isn't 100% effective. Let's double up. But then again, it's also compounding the fact that we're not talking about our issues. We're just talking about whether or not we're gonna have sex, and I think that's a small part of a larger issue, which is, I'm assuming because we don't see each other for all this time, I don't trust you, and I assume you're having sex with somebody else, and think you may have contracted STDs. Are they STDs or STIs now? I don't know. Yeah, I think we need to address the larger concerns. But then, like, this person doesn't seem interested in that either. They're like, oh man, I'm gonna have to have sex with my wife. It's just a very strange set of concerns. Like, we don't like each other when we saw each other last.
How do I get out of here?
We see each other once a year. But I don't want to get an STD off her.
Wait, is that
It's
you?
very strange. It's a very strange letter. Like I guess like we've said, like, how old are these people? How long has this arrangement been going on? Because it's weird, man. Okay, whatever. Yeah, it's a very straight, yeah. And break it up into little pieces for me, but yes. Actually, these are just loads of talky bits.
Aren't you?
Yes, I am a
I
very
am
small
one of many
human.
Yules. From your perspective,
Yeah,
I am
I
a
mean,
Yule
I
from the
guess,
ancient
like,
past.
if... Yeah,
Are we?
maybe they would have to suggest polyamory,
This
like,
place?
maybe accept that they might want
I
to see
am
other
not
people in
truly
between.
here.
I don't know, it's
I
very
only
strange.
watch events from a
Philippa's
distant time.
answer: it seems that your marriage is not in great shape.
This place,
Rather than worrying
is a
about
shadow
condoms,
of
which is what we've
Valhalla.
been saying,
in the
I
depths
think
of
you
the
need to
unseen
think
realm,
and talk about
I
your
see you
relationship
held prisoner.
together. It sounds like you'll need to adjust and get to know each other again, and gradually find a place that feels natural and comfortable for both of you.
Am I
Okay?
stuck here by
Perhaps what's
myself?
needed here is not so
You said
much
you were not really
prophylactic
here, didn't you?
protection,
I existed
but
long
protection
ago
for
in
the
your
bond
past,
that seems to
and
have
now
grown
view your
weaker.
present as
You're
the
considering
future.
a barrier in the
Soon,
form of a condom
the
because
vision
you
will
suspect she
end.
may have been unfaithful.
Are you
But it may
saying
be worth reflecting
I
on whether
can't
this
ever
impulse to
leave?
shield yourself comes from a deeper
If you do
place,
not escape,
one that's not entirely
dream
about
will
her
go on
actions.
forever.
Is this written by
Wait, don't
AI?
go!
Is this an AI answer? It's very strange. I like the use of prophylactic though. Are you perhaps projecting onto her your own feelings of disconnection, or even your own faithlessness towards... Oh, that's accusatory. That's very accusatory. Towards the marriage, faithlessness doesn't
You're a
only have
different
to take
Yule,
the
aren't
form
you?
of infidelity. It
Yes,
can be the slow
You
erosion
have
of
not met
trust
me
and
yet.
care,
I call your
allowing
present
fear
age
and
my
resentment to
home.
take up that
You
space
and
that
I
once
are the
might have been
same.
filled by
We are
affection and
blessed by
honesty.
Etro, her
Fear
chosen
turns to
servants.
hate. Hate
Servants of the
turns to
gods?
suffering.
Power to step
Prequel
outside the
Yoda.
timeline.
So rather than
Power
placing
to
a barrier
witness the
between
future.
you,
These
think
gifts
about
come
how
from
you might
Etro.
approach this reunion with openness and
servants
a
are known by
willingness
her
to uncover
blessings.
what's real between you now, however uncomfortable that might feel.
If I'm a servant of the goddess,
Uh,
what am I supposed to do?
Rather than
Etro
treating
only
your marriage
gives,
as something
she
to
does
be
not
shielded against,
The
perhaps
use
it could
of
be
his
something to
powers is
nurture and
left up to
understand,
you.
even if that means
Compare the timeline
confronting
with
hard
you,
truths within
or warp
yourself.
it beyond
If a
recognition,
good marriage is
as
what
your
you are
conscience
both after,
allows.
then honesty and authenticity will be needed. This is a fucking AI thing.
So the ability to change the future is a gift from the goddess herself.
Be prepared to share truths that may not be easy to express.
I suppose you're another Yule as well.
That means asking and answering
I am from
questions
the
that go
future,
beyond
you have
surface
never
matters,
known.
letting each of you see
Very
each other in your
soon my
truest
presence
forms.
here will fade.
Here are a few questions to
There is
consider,
little
asking
time to
each
tell
other
you of
with the
things I
commitment
have seen.
to answer honestly and hear the answers without being defensive. How can we both make each other feel safe? Might we feel more concerned about what? In our separate lives?
Once upon a
Um,
time, there were 6 and 1 Lassie, and their story is a
Is it-
miracle. The
What can we do?
destinies of
Face
the
it together.
6
What
were
makes you feel
bound,
close to me? What makes you feel
bound through
distant?
the completion
What is
of a
something you
focus
want
that
but don't
belonged
feel
to the
able
one.
to ask for in our marriage? How can we help each other feel free and
That was
supported
lightning
within
and
this
snow and the
relationship?
others.
Honoring
What
both our
would that
individuality
be?
and our union. The purpose of such questions isn't to accuse or defend, but to understand each other. You may find that the hardest work isn't trying to confirm or deny suspicions, but letting go of assumptions altogether. This means committing to understanding each other's inner worlds, entering each other's experience. Fucking hell. Intimacy in this light is less about proximity and more about presence, about seeing each other's vulnerabilities and accepting and not judging. When you engage in the kind of dialogue that brings you closer, that lets each of you feel understood, safe, you might find this question of protection shifts. It's no longer guarding yourself from one another, but about being open to each other. Fucking hell. If both of you can lean into this vulnerability, you might find that protection comes not from barriers or precautions, but from a deeper, more resilient trust. So re-establish a bond in which you both feel secure simply by being fully present, honest, by exploring your hopes, your needs, your fears together in that openness. The question of whether you need protection may not. Is it just an AI about going condom equals protection equals let's have a conversation about all of this?
What do you mean?
You're
Is it
knackered.
too late now?
I know, just be unnecessary, but beside the point. Rekindling a marriage takes time. These conversations will need to be revisited, but in committing to feeling really connected, you may find yourself discovering a trust that can withstand distance and change. One more point, just because someone expects you to have sex with them, it doesn't mean that you must have sex with them. Have sex if you want, if and when you both want it. It's an AI response. That's the most AI thing I've read in like God knows how long. They put that into an AI bot. Philippa is Philippi.
You're Yule too.
By the way,
Which
maybe
era
don't
do you
like
come
have
from?
sex with somebody if you don't want to. That's called consent. Should we talk about
I am
consent?
the one who lives in all the ages.
Jesus.
I am the one who dies in all the ages.
Philippi.
I am the one who suffers countless partings again and again.
Have you
Yeah,
come
that
to
was
tell me
weird.
something?
What? Just one more point. Don't
In this place,
have
you
non-consensual
can see
sex
all
with a
your heart's
person.
desires come true.
Just don't do it.
I understand.
Even if you're married to them.
Look,
Don't do it.
this is the place where all time flows.
Please.
The dreams of humanity are here washed ashore.
It's just weird. Like I say, I
A
feel like the
world without
condom
beginning or end.
brought
A
up the
world
word
based upon
protection,
itself.
and it's like, why are you protecting
Why do you
yourself?
want
And
to
the
change
AI bot
time?
just was like,
Why do you
just
try
went
to
off
stand
on
in
it.
his
I don't.
way?
Nothing
Why
about
do
that
you
felt
continue on his
natural. That
journey?
wasn't a concerned person giving
As you change
a
the
response.
timeline, you come closer
It
to
was,
death.
yeah, it was just a lot of words. Are they gonna kiss?
But now,
Your journey is over.
That was some very close mouth action.
I don't
Hey, look, it's
understand.
Caius.
You don't need
I
to.
actually am really bad at this fight. So, let's go. And I'm already dead. I am dead. Fuck. Yeah, this fight sucks. There's a way to do it, but like, I always do it in the wrong order. There's something to be said for like being succinct. And I think, I think waffling is a really bad quality for anyone. Okay, she's... Fuck.
Our journey is over.
It's a 3-hour exam. That felt like it took 3 hours. If a human had written that, it would have taken 3 hours. If an AI bot wrote it, it would have taken 30 seconds. See where I'm going with this? Okay, right, let's try this again. Right. Okay, we're gonna synchro first so he doesn't do that. Synchro, synchro, synchro. Alright. Okay. There we go. That's why we do the synchro. I knew that. I fucking knew that. There's a reason we do the synchro and then the Libroscope. And I kept doing it in the wrong order. Anyway. How is everyone doing?
You fight bravely.
I'm having so much fun. Text diarrhea, just, yeah. This is my problem, right? I know I haven't mentioned it in a while, but I keep trying to write, like, someday I'm gonna finish writing this fucking novel. But I get so caught up on certain things. And I know I have a tendency to waffle and do run-on sentences and just get caught up in the minutiae. And my writing, I hate my writing. I have these ideas, but like sometimes I just get so caught up in stupid shit. I'm never gonna get this novel finished. But yeah, I think there is a lot to be said for like being able to write things and get to the point and make your point and also make it interesting and, you know, fun to read and stuff. Writing sucks. I'm bad at it, but I hate waffling. I'm on Letterboxd. I know you guys don't. Not everybody's on Letterboxd. He's touching her face, man. But like some people on Letterboxd, like I appreciate a review that says what it needs to say in a couple of paragraphs. I really find it really frustrating when people do creative writing exercises as a review and they just recite the plot of the movie. I hate movie reviews where they recite the plot of the movie. I hate that. That's not a review, that's you just telling me what happened. People, movie critics have a habit of doing it. Peter Bradshaw has a habit of doing it. Fucking... And if your movie review is telling me the plot to the movie, that's not a movie review, that's just using words to fucking... I don't care. Sorry. I can't help it. I talk too much. Hi, Katra. It's not, it's like... I don't... Especially when it's... This is why I stopped reading critics' reviews of movies, because I didn't want to know what happened in the movies. I like going into a movie as blind as possible. If I want to see a movie, I'm not watching the previews, I'm not watching the trailers, I'm not watching anything. I'm going in as blind as possible. And I used to love reading movie reviews, but I found that so many of them fucking just told me the plot of the movie and it drove me insane. Yeah, so this guy's idea is that he's going to destroy history so that his girlfriend stops dying, so then she'll finally be of legal age for him to be with her. His voice is very,
In a
very nice.
place without time or future,
It's decent motivation.
free for eternity.
But yeah. It's one of my pet peeves. Reading a review of something that just tells me exactly what happened. Oh look, we should drink because somebody else is dead. Did I not tell you this was the end of the
Surrender
game?
now to your heart's desire.
Game over, yeah. Game over, yeah. We've got quite a few things to do. Yeah, it was a bad ending. Trust me. You ain't seen nothing yet. Oh, it's fine. Yeah. Unlike Aerith, this girl's gonna walk it off. She's fine. She's fine. Honestly. We're gonna have some. This is gonna be a lot of game talking. I don't know how much am I allowed to talk over the game for a bit, like, because it's just this is all just cutscenes. So you know,
Asleep like
if you came here to watch the game, I can shut up. But if you came here to listen to me waffle while the game is playing in the background, then here I am. Hey, it's LeBro.
Hey, Sarah! Wake up!
LeBro's kind of scary to me.
What are you doing sleeping out here?
She always looks really happy, even though sometimes she's angry.
Not in your bed, for starters.
Like, Godot doesn't have that problem.
Dreaming?
Maybe I am.
Hey, let's go.
Come on, Sarah.
Oh, right. If,
Didn't you just eat?
okay. If we don't have, if we're in our default outfit, you can't change your outfit. If you're in her default outfit, she wears her 13 outfit in this section of the game, which I actually really like. But because we've got a, an addition, we've got another outfit on, she just kind of keeps this on. Which is a shame, because I like her 13 outfit. Anyway, this is my favourite part in the game.
Snow, what are you doing here?
What are you doing here? You're supposed to have left me. You're supposed to have abandoned me.
But you went looking for my sister. You left ages ago.
What are you talking about? Lightning hasn't gone anywhere that I know of.
What?
She's living right here with us ever since we got married, remember? Hey, you okay?
. This is a nightmare. This is hell to me.
It's okay, it's okay.
She's very
Sarah,
upset.
where are you going? Sarah!
I just like it. I like, she runs into the house, she sees Snow, she's like, you're not supposed to be here. And then she runs out scared and afraid because seeing the love of her life at home, happy to see her, is actually a nightmare for her. She didn't want to see Snow. This isn't right. Why is he here? Yeah, let's just stay with Lightning forever.
Is this a dream world? Am I trapped?
You want your $5 back? I've got the DLC. I've got the Saz DLC, which I played obsessively. I've got the Snow one, which I think I tried and I didn't finish. And I got the Lightning one the other day. I paid for it. You can still go on the PlayStation Store and buy the DLC for this game. So I've got the Lightning DLC, which I have never played.
Why are you here?
Because you want me to be.
So maybe we'll do the DLC at some point when we're. I'm definitely gonna. Yeah.
You've changed
Yeah.
history, and you're back where you belong.
It's crazy. Well, this is where I've got this outfit from. Turned out I have £5 in my PlayStation wallet. So I've bought all the outfits, and I've bought
Sarah,
the DLCs I didn't have. I had the Snow one and I had the SARS one, but I didn't have the Lightning one, so I paid for the Lightning one. But yeah, and then I downloaded the SARS one, and I was like, I'm gonna practice 13-2 tonight, and then I started
Deep in my heart,
the
truth still glinted like a
the
razor.
serendipity card playing
This
game.
wasn't real.
I got
It was
onto
a
the
dream.
card table, man, and
I
I just spent
accepted it.
3 hours playing
It's only
cards,
through
playing
time that
poker
ends.
with Sam. Those 3 hours of my life I'm not getting back.
sister was
I
here.
was so addicted,
Snow
man.
was here.
I was like,
If I
I'm gonna
stayed,
destroy this
everything I
table.
ever loved. This is what I'd
They
been
gave me
searching for
10k coins,
all
and I
this
walked
time.
away with
I
21k.
found my home. I'd found happiness.
I was so addicted. Should we stay? Should I quit the journey and stay with her? Yes. I'd be so good in
Sarah.
Vegas.
Let's go.
Yeah.
This is technically an end to the game. It's a paradox ending. It's Final Fantasy 13-2 DLC. So you go to Serendipity with Saz. He lost his kid again, and you
Just being here with my sister fills me with joy.
you have
I'm
to play
home.
cards to save your kid.
In some ways,
Yeah, so it's
almost like
Saz
that happiness
DLC.
is
So
taken
you
over,
actually go. So there's
forcing out
like
the feelings that were there
next time
before.
we're on the Historia Crux, I'll show you,
At
because
first I
there's
was
the normal
overwhelmed with
serendipity
But soon even
that
feeling
you can
faded
see in
away
the
with
game,
rest.
but then there's an alternative one right back up at the start,
Now every day
and
is
those are the
paradise.
DLC ones,
Lightning is here.
and you can just go there
Snow as
and
well. Lebro
yeah,
and Yuge,
it's
Ido and Mackie, the whole gang.
it's addictive, man.
Sometimes
It's
Saz and his son
dangerous.
come to visit.
It's fucking dangerous. Don't
And
do
guess
it.
what?
Don't.
Hope
If
has
you have a
great
wife and
news for
kids,
us.
don't do it.
He said he was pretty sure they might be able to save Fang and Vanille from the killing.
I was like, I just couldn't
I'm
stop. I was
content.
like, one more
I like my
hand.
life the way it is.
I just got to see the flow, man.
There's
It's
only
like,
one thing that keeps it from being perfect.
yeah, that's a problem.
I can't remember a certain person. I know he was a friend.
I should have left some hair so I could make myself
I'm
a
sure we were
little
close.
ponytail like her.
But no matter
Yeah, we
how I
just, this
try,
is a
I can't
paradox
recall his
ending.
face
You
or his
wouldn't
name
normally
or
see
even
it
how his
in
voice sounded.
the speed run, because I would never do this. But
It's so strange.
let's do a paradox ending. Why not?
Who could he be?
He's like judging you, girl. He's judging you.
In my room, I have a mirror. I never use it. It scares me. On the other side of that mirror, there's a whole other world.
It is a
And if
scary
I
ass
peek
mirror,
inside,
though, so.
I'll be lost. Or so it seems to me. When I told Snow how I felt, of course he said I was just being silly. Maybe I am. I can live with that. All I want is for these wonderful, magical days to continue. For this time to stretch on forever. This is where I'll stay. I'm home.
She never
I
wants
never
to
wanna
leave.
leave.
She's totally fine. Well, there you go. We got a paradox ending. I genuinely don't know what I'm doing now. I feel like I can go back. Yeah, I need to go back and make a different decision. Okay. Much like blowing up Spira, I feel like this should be a speedrun ending. Technically it is a happy ending, yeah. But then again, as I've previously said, Sarah's reaction to coming home and Snow being there and everybody that she loves being under one roof, and her reaction is, holy shit. She's very she's not happy. She's a bit
Welcome home, Sarah.
Lightning,
Okay, can we skip this? Can we just get to the part where we actually... I mean, look at her. She looks really creepy. So you can't say yes again. Lightning!
I couldn't do it.
Anyway,
I
we're
lost
gonna go
faith
see
in
the
the
two best
future.
characters in the game
Snow came
who
and gave
get
me hope.
nothing to do apart from this next section.
Snow
So
left his home and his friends.
no,
He
it was
traveled
grayed
through
out. You
time to
couldn't
save
press yes
others.
again.
Hope worked feverishly to save Cocoon.
Oh, so you can pick it even though it's grayed
There was
out.
Vanille and Fang, trapped in crystal.
We should just
holding
keep
Cocoon in the
picking
sky.
yes. I didn't try. I should have tried.
I couldn't
I assumed
desert
because it
them
was
to
grayed
live in
out,
this
I
world
couldn't.
of dreams. I couldn't betray them.
I can't do it.
Lightning, I'm so sorry.
It's a trap.
No! Don't give up.
They have creepy fingers in these games, man.
No. That's not my
Like
sister.
their faces are so good. Everything's so good, but they do have sausage fingers. It's the one thing that I can't help but notice. The more I play it. The more I play it.
Who was that? And why is she trying to help me?
They are not AI generated. I don't think. Noel's pants are pretty bad, but I have
Somebody
dressed
is
him as a
helping
black
me.
mage today, so
No one's here.
maybe they're not as bad. They do have 5. They have 5 fingers. I mean, I do think this game takes quite a lot from Kingdom Hearts. There is quite a Kingdom Hearts vibe to it,
You can do it.
I think. There's, you know, there's an element about your heart
I don't see
and
anyone. But I'm not alone.
I don't think you kill the Heartless, but
Not far now.
it's about the same level of like stupid anime shit. But there's a lot. Anyway, we're gonna go
Where's the
see
gate? There's nothing left.
this person. In the speedrun you don't even see them. You're just like, yeah.
Vanille. Vanille? Is that really
And
you?
before anybody asks,
That's a
they
good
do know
question.
each other. Vanille and Sarah sat on a beach together,
It's the
and
real
Nikki
me,
said,
but inside a
which
dream.
one's supposed to be
I'm
which?
still sleeping in the
Because when you
crystal
put them
palace.
together, they're very
And you're
confusing.
dreaming away too.
And it made me laugh
So
really
it's
hard.
like we're meeting inside each other's heads.
So this is a dream after all.
So this is Sarah's
did you come?
romantic
Because you needed
dream.
help.
She's dreaming about lesbians.
Oh, you've never met Fang before, have you?
No.
You've never
Come
met
to
my
pull you out of this
girlfriend.
fantasy of yours.
You're trapped in a dream that never ends somewhere in the void beyond.
This is
If we
what
don't
everyone
help,
needs. They
you'll
need
never
two
wake up.
Aussie
That, my girl, is why
lesbians
we're here.
to come into their dream world and smack some sense into
Come
them.
on, Fang.
It's just
Thank you.
facts, man.
We're just showing you a way out.
We should all
You're the
be
one
so
who made the
lucky.
decision to wake up and leave this world. If you hadn't rejected the fake lightning, we would never have been able to reach you, and you'd still be stuck.
Yeah,
in
and
that
just a little bit of kissing. Just a little bit
I
of
almost
touching.
believed her. The fake lightning
Be
had me.
fine.
But then I remembered my sister
It's
is
not
fighting
cheating if it's in a
Valhalla.
dream, right?
Snow and Hope, they're fighting their own battles as well.
Just a little bit.
Out of all of us, I was the only one
Not
who
too
was running
much,
away from
no.
the truth.
That's all right. Because
Just a little
now
bit.
it's your turn to help someone. You're not the only one who's trapped in a dream they can't wake up from.
You mean Noel? You need to
Oh
join the
right,
void
yeah, we're
team.
gonna do
I reckon
Noel's
you can
whole
save him,
backstory in a minute. It's gonna be intense, guys.
Fang? Vanille?
It's not as fun as the lesbians.
Guess our time's up, huh?
Yes. We have to go.
Yes, that's just manners. Showering in the
around.
morning.
Bye.
Okay, bye lesbians. Never see you again. Everyone wave at our favourite lesbian couple.
No. I'll save you.
Okay, she's gonna go save Noel, who is not her fiance. But it's fine. I don't know. incest, sister cest, I don't know.
Okay, it's time to find Noel.
Somebody's definitely thought of it. I love you, lesbians.
Guess what, Lightning? I met Vanille again.
Hey. I
She
don't
saved
understand
me
the
once 3
voiceover. The
years ago,
voiceover
and
is
today she
like
came to
Sarah
help
and
me.
Lightning having
I
really
owe her my
weird
life twice now.
conversations, and
And I met Fang for
Sarah's
the first
always
time
like really
too.
chatty and
We only
like,
talked a while,
oh,
but
look,
she kinda
Lightning, you'll
reminded
never
me of
guess
you.
what happened to me today. And Lightning's
Even though they're
like,
still trapped in crystal,
in the
they reached out to
beginning,
me,
there was
showed me a way
death,
out of my
and
dream.
now there is only more
One day,
death. And
I'm
all of
going
her
to pay
like
them back.
voiceovers are really
I promise.
depressing. And Lightning and Sarah's like,
I wonder what kind of
I
dream
ate a
Noel is
bagel
living in.
today and met my friends.
Whatever it is,
And yeah,
I'm going to
they're
wake him
both
out of
like
it.
really different
And
ends of the
together,
spectrum.
We'll find you, Lightning.
I mean, I'm all for them being friends. Sisterly love. I appreciate that. We need more healthy sisterly dynamics in media. Like, the fact that they just unconditionally love and support each other is really good. Yeah, Lightning's full Valkyrie now. Sarah's just kind of thinking about it. Sarah's in her white mage outfit because I put her in it. I don't get... You're gonna have to remind me of the Lightning Returns. I don't understand what happens in Lightning Returns because I know there's Lumina, but Lumina, the Lightning thinks it's Sarah, but it's not.
Lightning.
I feel
I've
like
come a long
Lumina
way,
is
and
Lightning's
it's all
inner
thanks to
child or
Noel.
something. Her inhibitions.
That's why when I reach Valhalla,
Her
I
id.
want him with me.
She is technically in Lightning Returns.
here I
She
am,
turns up right at the end.
Inside
I
the
don't know.
memory of a lost future.
Lumina is great.
I've come
Lumina
to
is
lead
like...
Noel away from this cold,
Lumina is
distant world.
Lightning after a couple of shots of vodka. Lumina is fucking fab. No reason for Lumina to exist, but we love her. She's basically like goth Lolita Lightning for no fucking reason. Yeah, she's not actually Sarah. She's like Lightning's inner desires and shit. She's Lightning when she's out on town. She dresses up like a goth kid. Gets really sassy. Lightning, it's basic. Lumina is basically Lightning if she was fun.
Boy, oh boy. This one put up a tough fight.
I'm into it.
Hunting
I
alone
like
is
her.
harder than it looks.
She's got no reason to exist, but she's fun. And she just kind of zaps in and out of storylines for shits
This
and
should do
giggles.
it for the birthday feast.
Makes no sense. Lightning Returns makes no sense. Anyway, we're gonna get Noel's very tragic backstory, so get your hankies ready. I don't know how you intend to use the hankies, but
Must be Noel's dream world.
it's gonna get weird and very depressing and very talky. Whereas in the speedrun we can just skip all this shit, but I did promise you I'd let you see it all, so we're gonna watch them all. I'll talk over most of them. Off he goes.
Caius!
Did you get one?
Yeah, all by
Daintily.
myself.
You're improving. It must have been a difficult hunt.
Nah, it was as easy as anything. No problem. Too easy, in fact. I got bored.
Yes.
It's weird
You are
watching
ready
them
to
have like a
become the one
casual
true guardian.
conversation.
Why does it have to
Caius,
be
you're so
one true
boring,
guardian?
man.
I don't get why I have to replace you.
And he just points.
Because, Noel, that is
I
the
like that.
way. You are ready to challenge me to a duel. If you defeat me, the sacred pact passes to you. Just as I once defeated my predecessor.
I killed him and I ate him.
I killed him.
Yeah, he's not dicking about.
That
He
is the
definitely
law
did.
of the Guardians.
There can only be one, like Highlander.
Noel, if you wish to succeed me, you must kill me.
Kill me. It's my kink.
There's no way.
It is
Caius.
actually Caius' kink.
I wanna fight
Caius
you.
really likes getting murdered because he has the ability to just like soup up and be alive again, which is really fucking annoying. But we fight Caius multiple, like Caius is a multiple boss fight, and he just on the regular, just comes back straight back to life.
You can't do this. I need more time before I can beat you.
So yeah, I've put Noel in the black mage outfit, and I've put
Like that.
Mog and Sarah in the white mage outfits. But as I've said previously, I
wanted
am
to get
willing,
stronger than Caius,
if not,
so I began training with swords.
to, you
I
know,
never beat
I'm
him in his
willing
own style, so I went with 2 blades.
to put them in any other outfit.
If I
We
didn't
can
kill
go through
Caius,
Mog's wardrobe.
couldn't become the
Mog's
next guardian.
wardrobe is
But there was
fucked
no way
up,
I was
man.
following some musty
There's some
old
weird
rule like
shit in
that.
there, and I need to share it with someone.
Problem was, I wanted the power of chaos.
As part of
All
Lightning,
guardians were
Lumina
given.
becomes a vessel for Sarah's heart to
Caius
safeguard
Ballard.
her from the chaos.
I wanted to stand at your side and
Okay.
help protect you. But you, Caius,
Okay, and that is
left
in
before I had the
English.
chance.
What exactly? I'm so sure it's just lightning. It's a lightning vessel for Sarah. Huh. Okay.
Come on, Noel.
We're very sleepy, guys. It's been a very long weekend. Yes, Wikipedia is gonna help us out. Honestly, like, some of the, like, trying to figure out shit from the 13 series, like, using Google is really hard, because,
Hi, Noel.
like, I wanted to get a
How was the
Chi-Chu,
hunt?
and,
bagged a
like,
huge
obviously I've
one.
made my Chi-Chu icon, but it's not actually a Chi-Chu. I think it's like a
You mean
Pikachu.
for my birthday? So you remembered.
But that was the best one I
How
could
could
do,
I
because
forget?
I know Chi-Chu's
Tonight's feast will be the
Chi-Chu's
best
technically
yet.
pale, but it has
Although
red
I wish we could have more
eyes.
people, like in the old days.
It doesn't matter. It's a Chi-Chu. I'm
Maybe
not
a
gonna
party with just
ruin
3
it.
people
The
would be
illusion.
kinda depressing.
Am I ruining the illusion?
No, it won't. It'll be lots of fun. As long as you and Caius come, it'll be great.
Well,
I feel like I'm ruining
okay,
an
if you say
illusion.
so.
Hey yo, what's up?
Yule! I was nothing but a disappointment. In the end, I couldn't save you. I couldn't accept her fate, or forgive Caius for leaving. But more than that, what I truly couldn't forgive
So we've got like all these
was
scenes,
myself
and we've got a boss fight.
and my own
Trying to
helplessness.
figure out what's gonna happen. And then we got some jumping about, and then we've got the final dungeon. So we might finish tonight, depending on how long these cutscenes take. And how long I can keep my eyes open for. Let's find out together. Music's good, yeah. The music's really good in this game.
Well, are you ready to kill me?
Should we kill him?
No, I'm not. Today's
It's
Yule's
Yule's
birthday, Caius.
birthday.
It's not the time for this. Look, I will fight you, but not to the death. And not until tomorrow.
I'll kill you tomorrow,
After
dude.
I win, I'll receive the power of the Guardian. Then we can leave this place and protect
I mean,
Yule
we know
together
that they're all alive
Leave
in
and
some
go where?
capacities, so.
to wherever other people are
What's
living,
really
of
happening
course.
here, guys?
I know.
What's really
I
going
know
on?
there are more people out there somewhere. If we find them, Yule won't have to feel so lonely anymore. She'll feel happy again.
That is a vain hope, and you of all people should know it.
But there must be something we could do.
There is one thing. Kill me.
Not this again.
The heart of chaos beats in my chest.
Are you like, guys,
A
are you
manifestation
following
of
the
their
plot?
true.
Are you following what's
Should
happening?
this heart stop
Is
beating,
it all
the
making
goddess will
perfect
die
sense
once
to you?
again. When the goddess dies, the chaos of Valhalla is unleashed. The chaos has the power to warp the timeline and destroy the past.
In my heart
I
beats
don't
the
know what you're
heart
talking about.
of the goddess?
I don't care
I
how many
think-
times you ask. I'm not killing you.
How many times you gotta do me like this, man?
If you cannot, you must die instead.
Okay, right. Okay, I can do this. Right, hang on. Wait, hang on. I've got this. This is fine. Wait. No, wait. Yeah. Wait. This is fine. And then I do this. And then, oh no! Was it good? Did you believe me? I'm not a good actor. Ah, such a tricky fight.
I don't understand you guys.
Why am I dying?
Destroying the past. Do you think any of that will make Yule happy?
Such a tricky fight, man.
Really?
I don't want to please her.
I don't want to please her. I want to save her.
You're going to leave us just like that?
I've been leaning it on the chair, so my arm's got some spots all over it, which isn't very good. Bye, Caius.
That's how Caius came to abandon us and made Yule and I the last two humans left.
See you never. Don't worry, Yule's gonna die. What? Who said that? We know Yule dies. Yule dies all the time. That's all Yule does. Yule will die. You'll die. You'll die very soon. And very painfully. Over and over and over again. And oh, how we cry. What was I talking about? Okay, I just need to go grab something. I always forget this bit. It's over here. There we go. And then we go back over here. So this is the sorceress's house. I don't know. It's like a shrine. Shrine for the sorceress. Okay, this sorceress, this blah blah. This Yule likes to keep her hair up.
It was over before I knew what was happening.
And that's the Oracle Drive.
Yule, are you okay?
No. It's strange.
It's on her birthday, man. Wait, I think it was a couple of days after her birthday.
I'm still not ready to say goodbye. I wish we could stay together. I'll miss you, Noel.
Have you got your hankies?
You don't have to cry. We will meet again.
It's kind of like when the Doctor dies and like gets reborn, like regenerates. It's not actually the same Doctor, so this is a real loss right now. Like, she gets reborn all the time, but
I finally learned the truth about the Farseers
it's not.
and the fate of their Cirrus.
It's not what
Each
it's
time
on
a
the tin,
Cirrus
you
sees a
know?
vision of the future, she loses a piece of her life. She dies while she is still young.
No one
That
has said
is the
on the
price
tin.
to be paid for Etro's gift. I didn't know any of this.
Honestly, I think Noel is
Caius chose to keep the secret
I'll
from
say
me.
this about Noel. He has
I
no
couldn't
reason
forgive
to
him for
be
that.
to exist.
knew
He has
all
no
along
reason to
what
actually
Yule's
be in the
fate
story.
would be.
They could have done the sequel with any of the characters they already had. But he is actually pretty charismatic and pretty interesting. Like, out of like characters in the Final Fantasy canon, he is actually like probably one of
I
the
left on my journey.
more interestingly
I thought that
written
if I could
ones.
become Etro's
And he's
chosen
actually
warrior
quite
like Caius,
cool to hang
then
out
I'd have the
with.
power I
Like,
would
I don't
need to
hate
change
Noel.
Yule's fate. So I set my
He's
sights
actually
on Valhalla,
he's
home of
actually
the
pretty
goddess.
good. He's pretty interesting character. I like him. I got no bad things to say about Noel. I like don't have much to complain about with him. He's pretty fun.
As I searched for
He
Valhalla, I
proper
realized
slams
something. If I
Snow.
brought Yule the happiness
He's a decent fighter. He's got like possibly the most tragic backstory. Like you say, Squall. You know, Squall being an orphan. This guy is the last living person in the world right now. I like him. I genuinely do. I think he's really good. I think he's one of the more interesting characters. Like, Squall, your mummy and daddy are not around. You live at an orphanage with a bunch of other kids. Let me tell you about Noel. Noel's the last living person in the world right now because everybody else died. I can get this chest now because I'm not skipping all these cutscenes. Haha. Yeah. Crybaby Squall. Talk to me when everybody in the whole world is dead. Sarah's technically not here. She's technically just a ghost observing Noel's life in these moments. I don't know. There is a moment where they establish that somebody runs through her or some shit. Anyway, he's suicidal right now.
I could no longer walk.
He's just been walking
seeping into my body.
endlessly all alone.
I felt the hand of death reach out for me.
He's
I knew it was coming.
yeah.
I didn't resist.
And Etro takes pity on him because Etro has a habit of doing that. And sends him to Valhalla to meet Lightning. That's the start of the game. So prior to him turning up in Valhalla, he was dying and he was just ceasing to live anymore, and he gets picked up by the goddess. And yeah, go figure.
I've come to take you away
In this scenario, yeah, Sarah comes and pulls him out of his funk. Thank you for hanging out, Sid. I hope you had a lovely time. Always a pleasure, and thank you for complimenting my hair, because I'm very insecure. And yes, Janine is going to smash her test tomorrow. Her exam. She's got this.
I've got no one else I can count on but you.
We have the same hope, the same road to travel.
I'm starting to think maybe she just went back in time and pulled him out of his funk instead of him going to Valhalla, but that seems to be... What do I do again? ID shell. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Okay, it's done. That fight can be a bit annoying if it goes on too long. He can use like abilities that stop you from doing shit. So yeah, that was pretty quick.
Let's go, Noel. It's time to change the future.
So basically,
What?
if you're not sure, most of the fights require you to just get the buffs from Gahongas and then debuff with Sarah and then go to town on them with combo buffering, and that seems to be the strategy for a lot of fights. Just go fast, get your buffs and debuffs and combo buffer. And it took me a while to realise that's just literally what we're doing in every fight, but once you've got a pretty good system, it's pretty good. And, you know, why would you argue with something that works?
If we alter the past, you'll see
But
a
yeah,
different future.
we got the guys back together.
The more we change the timeline, the more history
Everybody's
changes.
happy.
And the more you see, the sooner the visions will destroy you.
Buff from the Gazongas. Innit? Don't be looking at the Gazongas. Gahongas. I've covered Sarah up now. She's covered. She's fine.
If only I'd known the truth earlier.
She don't have any distracting skin on show, innit? I don't know. I'm just gonna say the nice thing. I can't be bothered.
I understand, Noel. But it doesn't matter. I've already made
All those
my
other
decision,
answers look
and we're
shitty.
going to change the future.
But Sarah...
She's made up her mind.
Lightning sent me a
She's
message
never
from
getting
Valhalla
married.
asking me to do just that. So let's change the future.
I think that's what this
Together.
whole game is about. Never getting married to Snow. And I'm okay
If we
with it.
hurry, we just might do it in time. Then
She
I
wants
wouldn't
to
have
save the
have
world
any more
instead.
visions. I'm going to believe that I get to Valhalla. What else can I do? Which means this conversation is now over.
She's very happy for somebody with a very pertinent problem.
Okay.
Considering
Make
time
sure you get
travel
there.
gives her visions, and those visions kill her. She's fine. Nothing bad is gonna happen
We're still inside the dream world.
to anyone ever in this game, specifically.
There must be a hint somewhere.
Okay, so there's
Let's go
just a
back to
really
where
big
Blue was
running
before.
section now. We're just gonna run back to town. I don't know if there's a shortcut. I wish there were, but there's probably not. And Mog is still not with us. He's kind of like ghost Mog for a while. But when he's back to real Mog, I'm gonna change his outfit because I want to put him. I want a chocolate Mog. I'm gonna make a chocolate Mog. I'm gonna eat him up. No one can stop me. Or is it a puppy Mog that I'm thinking of? I don't even know anymore. Puppy Mogs. Hey, get away from me. Hey, get away from me. I don't normally have a problem with any encounters here because I'm running so fast, but apparently that's not the case today.
You know, Sarah, I gotta thank you for not forgetting about me. The reason we've made it this far.
Come on, Noel. You're not just the future boy anymore. You're a part of my time period as well now.
I think they have a really nice friendship and I really like them. I like Noel. I do riff on this game, like you wouldn't get the impression that I like it from the way I talk about it sometimes, but I genuinely do think Noel's a really good character and I like Sarah and him. I like their platonic friendship. I think he's better for her than Snow, but like anybody would be better for her than Snow, so it's like it doesn't have to be Noel. It just has to be anyone but Snow. But like Snow in 13 was fine. It's Snow in this game. They really just shat on his whole. Like they needed to get him out of the way for whatever reason, because obviously they didn't want him to you know, they didn't want him to be a playable character for whatever reason, and Sarah's the main character, so they give you another dude to play with. It's all very confusing, but by removing Snow and replacing Snow with Noel, it does a disservice to everything else. But like, I see what they did, and I know why they did it. I don't fully agree with it, but I like Noel. I'm glad that Noel exists. Everyone hates him and his trousers, but I will be a Noel defender. We got a lot of cutscenes to go through in a minute. There's gonna be a lot of cutscenes. But if you wanted to know what happened to Lightning, there's some pretty bitchin' FMVs coming up. I'm just gonna tell you. They're really cool.
They would see each other once more.
And sometimes when I'm practicing speedrun, I just watch the FMVs because they're so pretty.
We will meet again.
So yeah, there's some really good FMVs coming up. If you're into FMVs, I don't know, what's your like patience with the FMVs?
I promise I'll never say I regret knowing you. Not anymore. I'm not going to rest until I find him again.
That's right.
I've just realized like that's just like
Come
a
on.
tube over
Let's
his
change
leg.
the future.
That's really stupid. Just give him a stripy trouser. Like, why is he wearing Why is he wearing a tubey like over a trouser? Like, I don't get it.
I think he got scared and was hiding.
Okay, yeah, because it's the one that's really pissing me off. It's got a smiley face on it. We need to change him. He looks silly. I know he looks silly regardless, but yeah. Yeah, well, that's the one good thing about post 10 Final Fantasy runs. 10-2 onwards, cutscene skippies.
It was the truth.
The tiara. Okay, okay.
We need to talk, Kubo. We need to talk.
Can one of my mods refund Aqua's previous hat fruitcake, please? I don't know if it's been done, but I thought about refunding it, and then I realized I didn't know which button I was looking for, and didn't want to break anything. So I did. I said I knew how to do it, and then I winked quite winkily. Hang on, let me see it. I'll do it.
That's exactly what happened to me. We were Lassie, and the goddess intervened.
Okay, there you go. I was very winky. Thank you, Elliot. My 2-year subscriber.
He's heard every prophecy that the Seeress has seen. He knows the entire timeline, whose memories and his immortality give him tremendous power. Someone like him could easily move through history and bend and mold events as he wants.
Kubo.
So, he's been plotting for centuries.
I was very winky.
He's been behind everything from the very beginning. Now we know who the enemy is. It's up to us to stop him.
Where did my sister go?
It's fine. We're on top of things here. We manage everything perfectly on this stream. My mods are really reliable, and I always fulfill all my promises.
So I guess
what have you refunded?
No. This is just the beginning.
Okay.
I've traveled the world of dreams, and at last I know the truth. It doesn't matter how tough the going gets now.
No, no, you can't. No, why are you giving Catra bitties? No, take them back from him.
In the midst of despair.
Elliot, this is serious. This is really bad. I can't have Elliot having points. He's gonna be so smug. Oh my god. It's the end of the world as we know it. Nobody tell him. No one tell him. He might not notice. It'll be fine. Shit. I'm gonna have to wear the frog hat. I just got my hair done, guys. Stupid frog hat, stupid Catra.
Is this my
He's never
village?
getting a ham boob cake, so it's fine. He's only hurting himself.
Like my era.
Right?
I wonder if anyone is here.
Let's look.
Okay. I'm fine. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
No doubt about
Catra's gonna be thrilled.
This is your village. But the time period. This is far in the future after mankind is.
Right. There's no reason why I can't run. Stupid. Okay, so I don't know how much anyone really is bothered, but if you want to know what happened to Lightning, it's all kicking off now, baby. This is all the cutscene. This is the exposition dumping section of the game. Look, she's wearing her Valkyrie outfit. Don't you just love it? I love it. Don't you love it?
Lightning?
I adore it.
This is a future.
This is the future I could not save. Her voice actor got worse.
Is that really you, Lightning?
Do you doubt me? No, it's good to doubt. You're growing up.
That's the happiest she's ever looked.
I knew it.
Doubt
It is
me,
you, isn't
baby.
it? I've been looking everywhere for you. Where have you been? What was
Don't
that
hug her.
dream
She's
you
all
see?
spiky
Why
now.
did you
She'll
make me
hurt
come
you.
out here?
Just listen, Sarah. I'll explain everything. everything that's happened to me in the past, and about the one who wants to destroy the
Okay,
future.
like I say, this is a massive exposition dump, but we get some really pretty
More
FMVs.
than one miracle
So this is
took
them
place that day.
retconning the end of
Cocoon
the
was
previous
saved by
game.
Fang and Vanille's sacrifice. We awoke from our crystal sleep, and our brands were gone.
It's fine. I'm not mad
It was
about it.
Etro's blessing that was our salvation.
I would be if I cared
gate
about
opened
the
into
end
the
of
unseen
13,
realm,
because the end of 13
and
is
through it,
actually
the goddess gifted us
pretty
with her
decent
mercy.
in the grand scheme of things.
Know what that is, Dodge?
However,
That's our home.
I like 13 too, so
Must be your first time seeing it
they
from
could
the
have done
outside,
anything
huh?
with this game.
Yeah. Daddy!
It reminded me of
Choices
you,
were made.
why I had to go on.
I felt a whirlwind of emotions.
You're the reason I'm standing here.
A large part of it was happiness, and relief was there too. But somewhere inside, I still
Wait for
felt
it, because it
uneasy.
makes me laugh every time. I don't know
Vanille
why,
and Fang
it
were
just
gone,
does. I don't
and
think
the
it's
world
funny.
hung in
It
silence.
depends. Do you find this
Our
funny?
fight had just ended, but I couldn't relax. A new battle was about to begin.
It's not funny. Wait. Wait.
What is that?
She's just gonna get swallowed up by the
Watch
earth.
out!
I'm sorry, it's funny. Whoops.
The events of
Oh,
that day
no.
tore open a portal to another world.
She's just getting
And
swallowed
from the
by
depths of the rift
the
came
ground
darkness that had no place
and
in our world.
zapped
An
into
irresistible
a
force
place beyond
that
time and
dragged me
space.
away to the edge of
Sorry,
time.
that is how they retconned the end of the
The screams of the dying had unlocked
Go
a
on,
gate,
that's funny.
a door that led directly to the throne of the gods. Etro
They were like,
waited beyond the
how
gate and sent
do
her
we
miracles to the
retcon the
human
end of the
world.
game? How do we do it? She's
But
just
a
gonna get
creeping
swallowed up by the
darkness
flow.
slipped through and threatened to devour our reality.
It's funny. It's funny
Etro
because
closed
it's
the gate
stupid,
and
but it
warped
yeah,
the timeline.
it's fine.
Time's flow was altered, and
And then she's
existence
been
itself
zapped beyond
was
time and
distorted.
space.
I was lost.
I like that you're
The
singing
darkness
in
caught me
archives.
in its embrace
I think that's a cool
and
touch.
wrote me out of history.
Don't know why she's there, but I think it's cool. Floors need food. Feed the floors more. They get hungry. Okay, now we're in a place beyond time and space.
Where am I?
Standard. It's where everyone goes when they get eaten up by the floor.
Valhalla. Beyond time. Beyond life and death.
And she just goes for a little wander.
Another world of shifting gloom. The chaotic
We've been here a
realm
few
of the
times.
goddess Etro. What power
And
had brought
here
me
is
to
your
this
chance to
alien
see
shore?
some nudes. People love this cutscene.
From Valhalla's heart, I could track the entire
Pretty.
span of time. I gazed upon the future of mankind and sensed Etro's divine will.
She's gonna get a new outfit. Oh look, she's naked. She didn't even put that on. She just got magicked it.
The goddess was fading away.
And now it's like, hey,
If her spirit
now I'm a
should
badass.
cease to be, the world would descend into entropy. I made
Etro
my
has
choice.
excellent taste. It looks
I will
bitchin'.
fight.
I love it. I'm not jealous.
This man, Caius Ballad,
I love her
he
Valkyrie
seeks to
outfit.
destroy
I love
all
that she just like goes,
and bring an
Etro,
end to the future.
I'm here. What do you need me
Though the
for?
battle might
And then
be
Etro
endless,
goes,
I will
first,
never give up.
let's bibbity bobbity boo this
Etro
shit.
has chosen us, her champions, and we
I'm
cannot
jealous,
fail.
for sure. Fairy Godmother gave her
It all
a
started
fancy
with
ass new
Valhalla, is that
outfit.
right? Whatever came
I
from
love
there
it.
created the paradoxes.
This game is so
Caused the gates to
brilliant.
appear and twisted the timeline.
Lightning, what did you see?
I don't know. It was an enormous
Also,
power.
she has. I always thought
Something
this
that
was like
shouldn't exist in
a
this
10-2 callback, but obviously it's just a bird on
Only
her
Etro can
chest
control the
plate.
power and
But
keep it contained in
it's almost
Valhalla.
like a gull wing.
If
I don't know why.
To disappear,
It doesn't need a
there
bird
would
on
be
it.
nothing to
There's no
stop
kind
it.
of... I guess
That's
because...
what Caius
Is a
wants.
Valkyrie a bird? I don't know.
He plans to find Etro sleeping
yeah.
in her temple, kill her, and release the power.
I feel like that's a 10
The
people,
chaos would
but
be
I
unleashed
don't know.
into the world of
There's gonna be a
humans,
bird mounted on
into our
something.
world, through the
It
unseen
reminds
gate.
me of the Gull Wings.
A gate.
Maybe it's just me.
When a person dies, her soul flies to the other world and passes through that portal. If a great many people die at once, the gate must open wide to let them through.
This bit I
For
never
example,
quite understood.
Cocoon should fall.
But we're gonna smush Cocoon
Exactly. It would be unstoppable.
to make a death hole big
The
enough
power of chaos would gush
for
through
the
the gate like
powers of
floodwaters
chaos to
through a
come
broken
out,
dam.
which isn't unlike
What would happen to the world then?
somebody summoning a meteor
Chaos
to
would
zap
infect
Earth,
everything. It would
so the
become
live
pure
stream comes
entropy,
out and powers them
without
up so they
life
can, you
or
know,
death.
ride to
time.
the next
No life or death.
place.
You mean
Ah.
like Valhalla?
Sounds a
That's
bit
what Caius is after.
Sephiroth-ian.
If he could bring
Sephiroth?
down Cocoon, millions of people would die. And the power of chaos.
The thing about
Turn this world
Cocoon
into another
falling down is,
Valhalla.
I
Yes.
don't understand, like,
Caius is
we
trying
don't
to
really
create a
see the
world where time
impact
does
of
not
the
exist.
crystal pillar on
If he
Cocoon.
can erase
Doesn't
time,
make a damn bit of
You
difference.
will be
I
saved.
don't
Not just
recall
you. All the
specifically
Seers
if
down through the ages.
like any
will
of
be
the
released from
locations
curse.
are on Cocoon. Like, I
must
don't feel like the
sacrifice
crystal
Cocoon
pillar,
to
like,
rebuild the world in
is
Valhalla's
anybody
image,
actually
all for the
living
sake
on
of you.
Cocoon? I don't get it.
That's why you
I
are
still don't
fighting
care
Caius
about
in
Cocoon.
Valhalla.
They've never made me
You're
care about
protecting
Cocoon.
Etro.
Cocoon.
we have to face Caius on two fronts, in Valhalla and in the world of humans. If we don't,
Anyway,
we won't be able to change the future. I can't do it on my own. I need your help.
anyway, we're gonna play that DLC. I'm gonna play the Lightning
Lightning then
DLC.
told us what would happen
I'm
to
excited.
Cocoon.
Apparently she has like her
In
own
500 AF,
job
the old
classes
Cocoon would
and
collapse and fall into
paradigms.
pulse. The crystal pillar no
I don't
longer
know what it's
strong
gonna
enough
look
to
like,
support it.
but
By that time,
I'm
Hope
hyped.
and the Academy
I've never
would have
played it,
completed the
so
new Cocoon.
we'll get around to that at some point.
When they attempted to launch it, Caius would intervene. He would smash it into the old Cocoon and bring them both down. So we have to travel to 500 AF and stop Caius from destroying
Is it
Cocoon.
wild? I'm into it. I've never
We can
played it.
change this
I'm
prophecy.
excited.
The true timeline will finally be restored.
Yes. Everything will depend on you. I have to go to Valhalla and stop Caius there. Can you do it?
We can do it.
Okay, we're signing up.
Right. Your good luck charm will show the way.
She's powering up, Mark. The Moogle is so strange.
Hey, Lightning. We'll be able to be together again, right? When all this is over?
One thing at a time, Sarah.
No. Is the answer. Nope.
Truth is, I didn't want to let her go. I'd come so
She's
far to
already
find her,
gone,
I was
girl.
afraid to lose
She's
her
gone.
again. I had to
Wow,
be
hello.
strong, for her sake. She had her own
Wearing a
battles ahead of
crown.
her.
Welcome in, guys.
So I swallowed the words I wanted to say
Neon,
and hid my
thank
fear.
you so much
It was
for the
hardest thing I
raid.
ever did.
What's happening? What you been up to? You been playing 7? Do you get a PB?
Hey, look. Lightning
Hey,
has left us the
well.
last artifact we need.
There, can I run away from this fight? I don't want to fight anything. Back again. Thank you for the follow, dubheads. Appreciate it.
Come on, Mom.
Not quite. Oh well. Still fun. No slots. Switch to some 700. Why are you gonna do 700? That sounds exciting.
Valhalla for long, Kubo.
But
I'm into
still,
it.
I was finally able to talk with her. And it's all thanks to Noel.
Let's go
Hundo.
keep Hope's new
Hundo
Cocoon in one
Fundo.
piece. If we pull it off, Lightning can
Nice.
return fully to a
Well,
restored world.
welcome in, raiders. I'm Ham Fruitcake. predominantly Final Fantasy IX speedrunner. I was there when Neon was running 9. It was lots of fun, and I do hang out every now and again. But we've just finished, we finished a casual play of 13 not that long ago. And we are now doing a semi-casual play of 13-2, where I'm watching all the cutscenes, and we're doing speedrun strats. And I will be doing, very shortly now, full runs of Final Fantasy 13 speedrun, because it's my new run. So yeah, 13-2 is my new attempt at speedrun. We're gonna finish off the 13 trilogy by playing Lightning Returns casually. I have no idea what to expect with that. There's also some really fun DLC for 13-2. There's a SAS thing where you play cards. I'm obsessed. There's a Lightning DLC which I've never played, but you get to play as a Valkyrie. I am excited. And yeah, we speedrun, we casual, we have fun around here. So definitely stick around if you're into that. I'm wearing a crown today because somebody redeemed my Queen Fruitcake. I love 13-2. It's actually, like, out of the trilogy, like, I didn't like 13 very much, but I have since had a reappraisal of it. But yeah, I've got a lot of affection for 13-2. So yeah, you actually caught us. We're just about to go into the final dungeon for 13-2. I just gotta pick something up, and then we're gonna do some platforming. I'm really bad at this final dungeon, so you're gonna be watching me jumping around on platforms. It's insane. But yeah. 13, I hated it when it came out, and then I played 13-2 and I really liked it at the time because I felt like it tried to fix a lot of the things I didn't like about 13. So I was very forgiving of 13-2, so I've always had a fondness for it. But and then Lightning Returns I had very strange feelings for. But I've been watching the speedruns of 13 lately, and the 13 speedruns, in the past few months, 6 months, since last year's relay, really. The speedruns made me really appreciate 13. And I can't do a 13 speedrun in one sitting, so I was like, I'll do 13-2, because I love 13-2. Well, it's AF, it's after a fall, but, you know, AF could mean anything. It's whatever your heart desires. Hello, MT Banger. So we're running on PS3. The world record for 13-2 speedrun is, I think it's 2:46. My goal is 3.5 hours, but yeah, on PS3 top 6 are sub 3 hours. After that it's anywhere between 3 to 4 hours ish, between 3 and 4 hours. So, and the world record is 2 hours 46. Yeah.
This must be the moment that Hope launches his new
We
cocoon.
probably won't be going for world record. But yeah, 3-4 hour runs just about my biting point. It's a nice run for me. I didn't turn my fragment skills on. So yeah. Should we make a hot chocolate mug? I have got all the outfits. Hang on. There's so many. You tell me what you want. So we've got patchwork. We've got the dog. Shout out if you want one. Cat. Stripes. Some of these are terrifying. Crystal. Fashionista. A tomato. A skeleton. 16 stage replay is nice. I was never so good at 16. That's a devil. Okay. This one's funny. This one's a panda. White Mage, which we've had. Black Mage, which looks more like a pirate. I'm getting pirate from that. Exotic, he's from Aladdin. Chocolate, which is what we were gonna go for. Stuffed animal. That looks like something from a horror movie, right? Yeah, I just got the DLC and it just gave me all this stuff. You want chocolate or stuffed animal? Stuffed. It's scarier than it needs to be. We'll put him in his space outfit. Should we put her in the bikini? We've not had her in the bikini yet. I'm changing the leader though because I'm not jumping around with that.
This energy is leaking in from Valhalla. We have to stop Caius and fast.
Yeah, they're all cursed. They're all terrible.
You look way too serious.
Absolutely.
It's like you're about to, if that's the case.
But yeah, we're fine. So basically, this is the final dungeon, and we're selling as much shit as we can now to basically power up our monster friend XIII-2. He's a good friend of mine. And he is gonna get us through the next few fights. Okay. And then we buy 16 power orbs. And then we just kind of make up everything else with that. Right. Chocobocolina, legend among choco ladies. And then we're just gonna do this. So we want to get him to level 40 so he gets the reprieve ability, I believe. But if I do struggle with the final boss, sometimes I just throw all my CP into Sentinel so he has more HP. We'll see if we get that far. So this final dungeon is very confusing to navigate and I hate it. So we'll see how we do. I don't know if I need another bonus. We're just gonna give him the other sun bonus. That's fine. And then we've got reprieve. And then we're gonna level up XIII-2. XIII-2 is totally normal. XIII-2 would never hurt a fly. He's not creepy in the slightest. We love XIII-2. Are we increasing ATV? So yeah, this is an instance where yeah, level 42, that's fine. I always feel like my notes kind of... Oh yeah, I need to infuse him. And that's it. Yeah. So that's just saying choose your path wisely. Which I will, if it lets me. So yeah, this final dungeon is like the worst game of Tetris you'll ever see. It's look at it. You can move the camera in the battles. Like you have a bit of control over it. That's XIII-2. XIII-2 has a red thing. Yeah. Brother is not gonna shake his booty for us today. But you can get like characters, so you can get like lightning and SARS and stuff. You can fight them in the Colosseum and you can recruit them as monsters and add them to your rotation. So that is something that you can do if you're into that. So yeah. I don't know how long this has been like this. Let's just pray. We're fine. So yeah. You can actually get pretty... No, don't get me, don't get me, don't get me. Okay, as long as this one doesn't move, we're in the right spot. Don't move, don't move, don't move. Don't move! As said. Okay. So you can recruit, yeah, characters into your party. I've just realised I put her in the beach bar. She's really dressed for this event. Okay, this fight can be quite hairy, and I'm probably gonna make it look not very impressive, but we'll get through it. We'll get through it. It's not the worst fight in the world, but it's not my favourite, and I haven't practiced it a lot. I'm going to put her back in the white mage outfit. Why are her boobies so big? Yeah, I hate this fight. God dang. Okay. No, see, that's the wrong thing to do.
Time must be stopped. I can see a world without a goddess. He desires the destruction of all order. Is this the right path?
Okay. This isn't good. Okay, I'll let him go.
Everything shall return to Valhalla. The center cannot hold. I see the end.
Oh, this is bad.
I can see a world without a goddess. Time must be stopped. If you continue, you will commit the same crime. The center cannot hold. I see the end. The end of time draws closer. Ask yourself, is this the right path?
This one should have. We shouldn't even be here with this one. There you go. We shouldn't have even got the third one. But it's fine. We survived. Fine. Okay, so this whole navigation section is actually quite tricky. I've been practicing it for the past few days. If I remember it, then I'm gonna give myself a massive pat on the back because I'll be very happy.
I wonder if it was Caius' doing. A trick to slow us
Because this
down.
is actually a nightmare to navigate. So yeah, you have these boxes, cubes one might say, and the cubes change the direction of where things are pointing just to make what's already extremely confusing just a little bit extra.
The blocks have changed
So
position.
yeah,
Looks like we can cross.
Looks like.
don't run that way, we're actually going back the way we came. Never mind. Okay, so... Okay, then we're going back this way. Okay, works for me. So we're gonna go down here. This all makes sense in my head. I'll let you know when I get confused. But for now, I'm quite happy with my first choice. Let's see if all this practice has paid off. I'm gonna skip that because it's annoying. I'm sorry, the Moogle looks cursed. Whoever made the Moogle look cursed is officially the person that made the Moogle look cursed. Don't know what else to say. Ah, crap, we just missed it. Never mind. Okay, we're gonna have to wait. Tell me a story. Right, okay, so this one, it's kind of like gonna be one of these fancy little speedrunny tricks where I'm gonna stand on this bit and then I am not gonna fall off. I'm not gonna fall off, she says. Praying. But she doesn't fall off. That was great. That was yeah, that was perfect. It's not perfect. Well, just you wait. It's gonna get complicated. Just you wait. I'm gonna actually. So the cactus, if you touch the cactus, is like a safe spot. So if we fall, it's fine. So yeah, this one we kind of we're gonna dick about with it until it does my bidding. This is the tricky thing. So I'm gonna see if this works. Yeah. Okay. Oh my goodness, how did you get on here? That's not okay. Okay, so on that one where you saw me mashing it, basically we want it to be green. Oh, that was close. We want it to be green, but if it's green, then the platform spins quite quickly and ignores you on that platform. So if you like manipulate it to do your bidding, like I just did, it'll stop really quickly for you, which is nice. So we can jump on it and get to the next point. But it took me, you don't understand how long it took me to figure out that all you had to do was just keep mashing it. Yeah, so you just manipulate it by mashing it. It's that easy. This guy we have to actually fight, but we didn't get the preempt, so we could potentially die. I've already screwed this up. Okay, yeah, he's killing people. Okay, we're so dead. We're so dead. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna retry it because I can't remember why we fight this guy, but I'm gonna retry it. So I can show you how to do this fight. This final dungeon's fun, guys. I'm gonna... Okay. I mean, I didn't expect... Okay, I would have wanted... I wanted the I wanted the fucking preempt. No. Right, okay. Normally you can do this fight, but apparently because I'm not getting this preempt, it's not working. Why do we need to fight him again? Somebody tell me why. I think it's for the XP, I don't know. Okay. Oh, here he is. Alright, okay, hang on. So if you hit him before he hits you, you can get preempted. Right, okay, that's good. There is a reason why we fight this person, this thing that I can't remember why right off the top of my head right now. That's really not helpful.
Sorry.
Yeah, okay. Really can't do Apkali today. What do we get for killing this thing? Just you wait, guys. Okay. One more time. Did it kill me? I don't know why we have to kill this thing. I'm pretty sure I've done the tricky part of the movement anyway, so. Yeah, well, right, I've never died this much to this person, this fight. I either win or I lose, and then I move on with my life, but today I am going to kill this thing. Die, motherfucker. Thank you. I did it. 13 is definitely worth a replay. It holds up incredibly well. And which way is north? It's a really good replay. We've just recently finished a replay on my channel. I've spent many years kind of like being very cynical of 13. And honestly, like, I'm playing this on a PS3 right now, and I played 13 on a PS3 also. Gorgeous game to look at. It's really good. The battle system's a lot more like 13. I have issues with 13. I'm not like a full fangirl on it, but it's definitely like it's the battle system. Like 13 is the battle system. If you like the battle system and you kind of appreciate what they're doing with it, you'll enjoy 13. It's really good. Yeah, I'm a massive fan of 13-2, just I think because I hated 13 and I was upset with 13. And I think the only thing that I can logically say for why 13 gets a lot of hate is because it was so, I guess it was a culture shock at the time to a lot of people who were fans of the series, because they were trying to do quite a lot of things different. And at the time, because I was young, I was angry and like hated it. But yeah, like I say, I've definitely warmed to it over the years. The speedrun itself is really interesting and really fun to watch, like genuinely. Like I really enjoy it. So it's definitely given me the motivation to reappraise it, and I've played 13 again. I really enjoyed it, and now I'm learning the 13-2 speedrun. I'm enjoying it. It's been a ride. Started at the start of the year. Can't believe it's March already, and I'm on a 13 journey, an odyssey, one might say. We've got 13. We've got a copy of Lightning Returns as well. My chat like convinced me to get it, so. So we're gonna play Lightning Returns as well, even though I'm kind of more ambivalent about that one than any of the other ones. I just thought the ending was really annoying. I really hated the ending. But yeah. We can do this. So yeah, we're just about to run into the final bosses. The final boss rush. So I'm afraid, but I'm also excited. Thank you for being here. Yeah, the ending of Lightning Returns. it's so... What were they doing? What happened? Who thought that was a good idea? I want to know. I want to know who thought that was a good idea. I want names. Crazy man. Okay, right. We need to sell. Oh, we only have one Scarlet sheet. Okay, should be interesting. Sell the Scarlet and the Vitality boosters. Okay. I don't need those. I can't remember. Yeah, I don't need those. And we buy in. And a wound potion. Which I never use, if I'm honest. But yeah, let's see how we do.
It doesn't matter whether you win.
Let's see if we can get Chi-Chu up to 50. Come on! We're not getting Chi-Chu up to 50. What can we sell to get Chi-Chu to that one more thing? How many do we need? 7. We need 3. Alright, let's sell our shit, guys. Shut up, Chocolina. Okay, what can I sell? What can I sell? This is gonna go well. We only got one Scarlet Eye, so we're just desperate right now. Oh, we're not gonna have enough money, guys. I need 3. Oh. I don't need those. Let's see. Power essences. We did it. We did it. We're okay. Shut up, Chocolina. Chi-Chu, please. Yes. Okay, let me just use the crystals up and we're good. Okay. Increase ATB. Let's fucking go, dudes. 51. Chocopocolina. She's fine. She's just weird. And she doesn't have hands that I can see.
Are they starting to launch already?
She's fine. She's not weird. She's just friendly. Real friendly. Creepily friendly. Wearing the oddest outfit you ever did see. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can finish it tonight. See how we do. I'll regret this because I'm so sleepy, but we can do this. It's gonna kick off. Basically, this first fight I don't like. There's a couple of fights after this which are pretty straightforward. And then the final boss, which it could go either way. I don't know. We could be here all night. I don't know. Let's find out together. There's a lot of cutscenes. But yeah, we're basically 3 out of 5 of these. Basically all of these fights we're just banking on Chi-Chu. That's it. We're getting Chi-Chu to do our bidding. Chi-Chu is our damage dealer. We're just propping him up. Everybody get your Chi-Chu ready. Because Chi-Chu is about to go ham. Hey, look at Saz. I don't know whether this is before or after this serendipity incident. Hey, look, there's Chocopocolina. How is she there and there at the same time? This isn't weird at all. I like Old Hope, Does anybody else like Old Hope? I think Old Hope's probably my favourite part of this game. Elder Hope. We'll not talk about what they did to him in Lightning Returns. Let's not talk about Hope in Lightning Returns, man. That poor boy. We had Elder Hope. Old Hope. More love for Old Hope. It's the one thing that they did really well. Old Hope.
Hey, Sarah. Dad says he misses your classes.
You want less hope. Hope less.
We can catch up later.
Oh, I wish I hadn't put her in the bikini.
This is it.
It's cold. She must be freezing. Okay, let's go. I hate this fight.
Let's go, Caius.
Is he actually the Bahamut? I don't think so. So basically we're just trying to weekly get the chain up, stay alive, and get Chi-Chi to kill this thing. Is the short and skinny of it. And if Sarah dies, that's baller, because he's got an ability which increases his power if somebody's dead, but then that also kind of puts us in a bit of a tricky place because more chance of a game over. So we want Chi-Chi's HP to be as green as possible. Yeah. And I want to just stay alive. Chi-Chi can survive a nuclear blast, so he's fine. You would think that would scare me. You can't scare me, you big lummox. Okay, I think we've got him. Chi-Chi? Chi-Chi, don't do this to me. Okay, he's fine. Okay, one down. Like 3 more fights. Hang on tight, she's wearing a bikini. You don't know how much she's holding on to right now.
You still don't know the truth, Sarah. You are the same as Yule. You can see the timeline.
Everybody likes Caius' voice too. It's very popular. I personally love it. Caius is... So, I think I've mentioned... Jesus Christ, those boobies. I think I've mentioned it before, but like, I said that 13-2 fixed the issues I had with 13. And a villain that I actually give a shit about is one of those things. Caius is one of the improvements. Having a badass villain like Caius is a good thing, in my opinion. Kill him! Kill him! For the love of God, Chi-Chi! Get up! Jesus! That was terrifying. He was on his little head! Did you see him? He was upside down. Fucking Chi-Chi, man. Oh my god. Okay, so we just basically, the next couple of fights are the same again with Caius. And then we've got final boss. Luckily, the next couple of fights take place on a beach, and Sarah is dressed for the beach, so that's okay, right? You want to see some final bosses, baby?
Her spirit is bound by a curse.
It's time
What curse?
to face
How many Yules have you met on this journey?
This guy.
The jewel of the Farseers is reincarnated without end in every age. Think what that means. Her only purpose is to die over and over. Even though she can see the future, she's not allowed to escape her fate. She is born knowing that she will die before she has truly lived. Countless deaths without a life to give them meaning.
So yeah, I think one of the things that 13 was missing was a compelling villain. I didn't think Bartandalus was very good. Jill Nabat, R.I.P. She was amazing. Totally wasted. And the whole like Falsey gods being in control of situations and stuff. There wasn't a human face. There wasn't a real somebody to really get your teeth into. Sid Rain sucked. Rosh, rubbish. More like, yeah. Caius is a good villain. That's one thing that they didn't manage in 13. I didn't think they had a lot of villains, as it turns out when I list them out. But 13 didn't have a good villain for me to get my teeth into. I don't know what I'm saying. Caius has got a very tasty voice. Anyway, we're flying on airships now. There's Old Hope. Go, Old Hope. No, you. Oh, you told me to make Mog look so creepy.
I'll see you on the new cocoon. Don't be late.
Seriously doing.
This isn't goodbye.
Yeah, we'll be there. And Lightning will be with us.
Take care.
Okay, kids, let's do this.
You can catch Caius. I was saying before, you can get him. You can get most of like the characters as monsters to add to your party. I need to find. I don't think I have the old save file for it, but I wish I did because I had loads of the characters. I was really excited. I know I had Valkyrie Lightning as a monster who was on my party. That was good. I'm a little bit obsessed with that. I think we can just boil everything that I like about this game down to Lightning in her Valkyrie outfit. And I know I made fun of it. And I know I talked about the fact that you could see her butt. But I really loved it. I was obsessed.
This is Odin. Is Lightning
Hey, it's
trying to
Odin.
help us?
I think she sent us a present. She's watching you try to save the future and lending you a hand.
Not just me. She's helping you too, Noel.
And I like Noel. And I like Caius. You all like don't care about, but you know, they're all mad about her, so you know, we have to just accept her for who she is. She exists.
Here in Valhalla, the chaos is my ally. Now
This was the
decide
you
the
would
true
sit
history.
Okay. Shit. Okay. Get in! Please, somebody! Somebody! Thank you. Christ. Spooky. It's just kind of spooky. Kill him. Please, somebody. Kill him. Is he dead? Is he dead? Somebody kill him. Jesus. Thank you. Oh my god. Okay. The final boss time. This is gonna go bad. Ah, wait, no, it's over. There's a lot of good songs in this as well. Like, I will compliment the songs. What are on his knees? I never noticed there's little bits coming out of his knees. Hey, if you love speedrunning, I'll be speedrunning 13 too. For however long I feel like it. This is my first time showcasing the game to my channel, and that's why we're watching all of the cutscenes. But I'm doing the showcase purely so that I can speedrun it. So, yeah, very soon, like in the next few streams, I'll be doing a full speedrun in one sitting. Hopefully, get a time, PB, maybe sing Charisse. I don't know, that's the theme song. The one reason that I wanted to speedrun 13 is so that I could sing Leona Lewis, because that song is a banger. My Hands has nothing to do with Final Fantasy 13, but you know, there's a crossover. I'm the crossover of people who like Leona Lewis and Final Fantasy. It was me. I was in that Venn diagram. And traditionally, when you complete, at least like the PlayStation, well, Final Fantasy VIII, Final Fantasy IX, Final Fantasy X, at least those 3 games, you have to sing the theme song when you submit a speedrun. And as a Final Fantasy IX speedrunner, singing Melodies of Life is one of the most beautiful experiences that I can have as a gamer. It's beautiful singing Melodies of Life. I've not actually learned the song for this. I don't know what Charisse is about, but she sings a song when the FMVs are playing at the end, so I figure I have to learn it. Oh yeah, and I did 10-2 runs. 1,000 words, man. I love singing 1,000 words. I did Creature Creator on HD, so I could sing. I didn't care about the speedrun, I just wanted to sing 1,000 words. I'm not actually a good singer, don't let anyone convince you that I am. They're all liars. I just like singing. My kids will tell you this.
Now what?
Okay. Oh, I'm really nervous. It's not just one dragon. What? I wish I'd put some clothes on her. Melodies of Life is the best one.
It's up to you.
Hey, it's lightning.
To keep hope.
I always forget she comes in at this point. Okay, it's not just one dragon. Fuck. Why are we doing this? Spooky dragons. Right, just be prepared for me to die on the first attempt. I'm just gonna say it. I'm definitely gonna die at least twice. Because I suck at this fight. Okay. This is spooky. If I do die, I'm just gonna throw my CP at Noel for a bit. I don't care. I just want to get through it. Have you ever seen a more metal set of bosses, man? Now here's the tricky part. Don't kill my Choo-Choo.
I can still fight.
Sarah really should have been dead by now. The fact that she is not is very upsetting. This is not good. Please? First try! Fuck yes! I'm so fucking ready. I am so ready. I am so ready to speedrun this fucking game. Hell fucking yes! First try! That's a really tricky fight. I'm genuinely jazzed. You guys have no idea. Thank you for the GGs. Appreciate it. That's a tricky fight. I'm very happy. Yeah. First try. Hells to the yes. We can watch all the FMVs now. I'm quite happy. Thank you. So yeah, 3 dragons. That is a tricky ass fight. I did it on the first try. Couldn't kill Apkalu, but could kill the 3 dragons. That's that's my claim to fame. I'm so happy with that. I'm genuinely like, yeah. Oh my god. That's really good.
Can end this eternal torment.
Okay, so you have the option to kill or not kill this man. I'll let you decide what we should do.
Lightning is dead. I killed her with my own hands. Will you allow me to go unpunished?
He's lying.
In Valhalla, time does not flow as it should.
I didn't kill her.
Long before we began our battle here, I had already faced her. Now, she sleeps, never to wake. Things that
He's
shall
guardian
happen in your future
of
have already been
the
decided
Seeress.
in my own past.
No, he transcends time and space. Are you not even paying attention, Gatra?
Then you should know you can't provoke me. No matter how hard you try, I'm not going to kill
Nope.
you.
Right. He's the guardian of the Seeress, and he has the heart of Chaos or Etro, can't remember, probably both. He is currently possessing the heart of Etro, which is holding off the Chaos inside of his beating chest. If he dies, Chaos will be released and the whole world will fall to pieces. So he just genuinely wants you to murder him. And you have the option here to kill him or not kill him. It really does not matter either way which option you take. However, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna finish him because that's the one that the game doesn't want you to do. The game doesn't want you. He does. He wants you to kill him. But then Noel every single fucking time does this and goes, I won't do it. And I'm like, no. Give it to him. Give it to him harder. And then he does this instead.
He who can change time must choose between those who die and
Behave,
those who
Caius.
live. You must bear the burden.
There was no point to that QC. It was a fake QC. Sometimes they make you do those. And he's dead now. Because we stabbed him through the Chaos Heart thing. It's fine. You can keep walking out. It's fine. You never done pointless QTs. You never, like... Has a game never given you the option, the illusion of choice, where it kind of like a Telltale game or something, like, gives you the illusion of choosing a narrative, but you never actually... Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he's dead now. Yul's free.
He always wanted to come back.
You can't
here,
wait any
didn't
longer
he?
for her to be old enough for him
He
to,
wanted to come back here to die.
you know,
He
have
thought
his
if he
way.
did, he could end Yule's cycle of
I
rebirth.
think it's for the best that he's dead.
This way, all the Yules that are called back to Valhalla,
But yeah,
they can be with him here.
it would just
don't have to
help if
return
they
to war
just
again.
made the Seeress just a
heard you.
little older.
In the end, he believed
Just
what
for
you
my
told him.
benefit, because it's kind of icky. But, like, there's never any...
This is
You
a
never
world
get the
that gives
impression
birth
that
to
they
infinite possibilities.
have any kind of
But that's all there are.
extra feelings for each other. They
There's
just
no
like
death
each
here,
other.
but
They just like hanging
no
out.
real life either.
That's all it is. They're just friends. They're just friends who hang out
The
at
Yules
the
that
end of
turned
the
to this place
world,
chose a different
watch the
fate.
timeline get
They wanted to be born
completely
again.
warped by chaos and whatever
They
this
didn't need
is.
immortality.
They wanted reality.
I don't know. We beat the dragons. I don't give a shit right now.
Caius
I'm
wanted
so
something
buzzing.
different.
I'm buzzing
Something he
my
thought was better than life.
tits off.
A dream where he could protect the spirits of all the Yules forever.
How long do these FMVs
But
go
I'm
on
not
for is
like
my
him.
question.
I'm going to find her. Find my Yule. It doesn't have
Dude,
to be
I'm
forever.
gonna say this to you so that you understand. Your Yule died. Your
Just-
girlfriend is dead. What are those circles on your knees and shit? She's so small.
I want to
Stop
be
it.
with her in the future.
Then, let's do it. Build a new future.
Yeah. I never wanted to hurt anyone. I didn't want to lose my Yule.
Elliot accidentally refunded your points,
deserves to die.
and then I yelled at him. He was trying to
Not even
refund
your
Aqua's because Aqua didn't actually get a hat.
Farewell.
Because I got my hair cut. I've had a haircut. It was longer, and now it's shorter and brighter and prettier. And he redeemed Hat Fruitcake, and then he immediately regretted it when he saw that I got, because I had it tied back, so you couldn't really tell. And then I loosened it and took it out because I don't like wearing a hat with my hair tied back. So I took it out, and then he saw that I'd got my hair done all nice, and he was like, "No, I can't make you wear a hat over that."
Sarah.
So bless his little heart, he said, no, you can just refund me. And I was like sitting there smiling going, yeah, I know exactly how to refund your redemptions. And then when a mod came in, Elliot,
Why don't we
I
go
said,
and find
please
Lightning?
please refund the redemption. You got a gift sub? When did you get a gift sub?
You don't think that Caius really...
No, that was just a lie.
I mean,
Now that
take
the
it,
timeline is
enjoy
fixed,
it,
She's back in her own world.
use the
I bet she's
emotes.
waiting for
You don't
with
know.
everyone else.
Jesus Christ.
The paradoxes are resolved.
Anyway,
Gates
yeah,
will
Elliot
disappear
gave you the points on accident.
We better hurry on back.
Possibly. Kara Dizzle. He, him and Grandmaster Farmer had a bit of a...
I guess that's where we'll be
25
living
days
now.
ago. Wow, so
500
you've
years
been
into the
subbed to me
future.
all this time. And you didn't even realise. That is
There's the
ridiculous.
future Lightning fought to protect. It's the start of a brand new era.
Thank you.
What about Fang
It's
and Vanille?
nice to have
They'll
subs.
be there for sure. And don't forget, Hope is in that time as well.
There's a lot of talking.
Once the gates disappear, everyone stays where they are. Every day, we'll be able to
Kind.
look into the sky and see the new cocoon above us.
I bet Snow will be waiting there.
Anyway, I beat the final bosses, mostly
We'll
first
see.
times.
That'll be up to
I did
Lightning, I
the
think.
final boss rush first times.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely
Let's
jazzed.
go.
I'm
Yeah.
really excited to speedrun this. And you will be so pleased to know, Katra, I will be skipping all the fucking cutscenes. So it will be a bit easier to watch. Well, yeah, I mean, being here for the ham is all what it's all about. So we'll be doing some 13-2 runs. There's some DLC, honestly, Katja, there's some DLC where we play cards.
Major fissures detected in the pillar. Collapse is imminent.
And the cards are like, it's poker. It's Texas Hold'em. And Saz is playing cards to save the life of his small baby boy child. And there's no real reason, and I don't know why playing cards would save his soul, but whatever. I need your help. We should. I was gonna give up on this and play cards, but we actually beat the final bosses. So I'm watching all the cutscenes for posterity now. But if a speedrun dies, or if I just feel like it, we can do cards. Everyone can tell me to go when to go all in. Because you know I love going all in.
It's okay.
I love it.
Sarah and Noel will fix it. They just need more time.
I'll go all in, baby. We don't care about Dash. We're just gonna go all in. Yeah, well, it's basically the same premise as far as I'm aware. Okay, so this is the fancy schmancy FMV. Charisse will be playing, I imagine. I still don't know the song. But it looks pretty. So yeah, so in case anybody, or for the people who weren't aware of what was happening at this point, we are letting Cocoon smash into a zillion pieces 500 years in the future. But it's fine. It has been evacuated of people. Not that I don't quite understand how people were living on it, but whatever. So that's just an empty shell that's smushing into a million pieces. And they've made a new shell for everyone to live in. Even though I get the impression that Pulse is a perfectly sustainable living space, so why do we need a spare one? I don't know why they've made it, but they've made a new shell for humans to live in. It doesn't make sense. The main character is by bluffing and not even looking at his cards and knowing him. To be fair, there was quite a few occasions where I was playing cards last night and they were all folding because I was like being so aggressive with my hands. And I had nothing. I had like shite cards, and I was like, I'm gonna see if I can scare the AI into folding, and not every time, but quite a few times.
Our haven.
I managed to unnerve the AI so much that everybody was like, nope, too rich for my blood. And I just won off the back of them all being scaredy cats. Mind games. I'm into it. I did it a couple of times and they called my bluff. Actually, they called my bluff more often than not, but the like 3 or 4 times where I didn't manage to scare the shit out of them was very satisfying. Oh, I can do poking. I can poker like no one's business. I am the best poker. I'll poke you. Hey look, it's Noel with his terrible trousers.
Thanks. Gotcha.
Anyway, this is actually one of the most controversial. It's a very controversial FMV.
You're okay now.
It caused quite a lot of frustration back in the day. Not mad or anything, not from personal experience. I'm just extremely pissed.
Good to see everyone again.
Yeah.
It's pretty FMV though. So then they were like, no, shit, we have to do a lightning returns now so that everyone knows that lightning's back. Because you all wanted lightning in the first place anyway.
It's the end of our journey.
It's a really pretty FMV.
Thank you.
Oh no.
Sarah. No.
I've watched this quite a few times recently. I don't know why. I finished practicing and then I just watched this over and over again. I've seen her die way too many times now. It's actually very effective at conveying tragedy. So it doesn't matter. It's not because I did the speed run. It's not because I didn't get enough fragments. It does not matter how well you play the game. It does not matter how much shit you get. She dies every single time. Which feels like a bad ending when you've got so many different endings. Like, there's like so many ways that they can finish it. But then you always come to this ending. Doesn't matter what happens. She always dies.
The future changed.
Caused quite a bit of controversy. But they obviously had to kill her off so that they could make another sequel, which was the whole point. I don't think they ever intended for this to be the only sequel.
The effects ripple outwards, up and down the timeline.
Yeah, they were they were always planning at least a 13-3.
You mean Sarah?
But I think 10's ending makes sense. Like, 10's ending, he makes that choice and that sacrifice. And I think they're trying to do something similar with Sarah here, but, you know, for a character that you've spent so much time trying to kind of get her into a place where she's happy, she's never going to be happy because she's dead. 10's ending makes sense. 10's ending, he's made a choice, he's happy with that. He is... I guess it's not like the people that die at the end of 10, it makes sense, whereas this seems kind of senseless. Yeah, he understands the sacrifice, and I think all of 10 is about sacrifice, and it's about people making those choices. And that was what the whole story was about. So everybody who dies at the end of 10, it makes sense because they've made that choice and that sacrifice and they're happy with it. Whereas this is kind of just sequel bait. I don't know. It always kind of still, even though I love the game, it leaves a really weird taste in the mouth. I wouldn't say bad taste, but it didn't taste good now.
Manifestation of Etro.
Yeah, I don't. Well, is he? I don't think he's coming back. We don't see him in 13-3, do we? We don't see him in Lightning Returns.
Goddess.
And no, whatever happens in Lightning Returns with Noel is not very satisfying. So I feel like Noel got really shortchanged as well. Hope, my man, old Hope, totally gets shafted. But yeah.
When the goddess dies, the chaos of Valhalla is unleashed.
Yeah, I love that mystery. I think the main thing that was really good about 10-2 was who did the faith-based Titus off? And obviously they took his image from a real person, and that's actually a really interesting idea. That's actually really cool. Like, the faith obviously didn't just pull him out of thin air. They based him on somebody's image, and it's a different person who has his own history and his own life, and they mix it all in with everything that's going on, and that in itself is a really good idea. It's a really potent idea. Like, how does Una feel about that? Like, there was a real person who looked like him but wasn't him. Yeah, that's fucking insane. That's a really dark story. An interesting story. But yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of 10-2 that I think there's a lot of 10-2 and there's a lot of 13-2 where they have really good core ideas, but they just don't quite play them out in the way that you expect. Like, there's good ideas, but they don't use them in a way that you would expect. But I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know. It's all preference. I like 13-2. I just think the ending kind of lets it down. And I think it lets it down for a lot of people. So anyway, we've got, if we go all the way back over here, I'm gonna go to bed because I'm knackered. But yeah, these are the DLC episodes as far as I can tell. I think that's lightning, that's snow, and that's Saz. So we can play with those later. It's just an hour away, but I'm going to bed. Yeah, Oscars is on tonight. I'll wake up in the morning and see what the bits and bobs are. Main issue with 10-2 was the whole tonal shift. I actually think the tonal shift's one of my, like, I enjoyed the shift in tone, if I'm honest. I think Una needed to have a bit of fun. I think that's nice. It's one thing that I do like. But again, it's like different strokes, different folks, preference. Everybody's got their own stuff. I'm gonna go drop you off with Nico. He's a Final Fantasy IX runner for anyone who's not aware. Good friend to the channel. So I'm gonna send you over to him. But yeah, it's not gonna be Emilia Perez. I've like made a list of my predictions and Emilia Perez ain't it. I'm a movie nerd. Thank you so much for hanging out, guys. Thank you for spending your time with me. Thank you for sitting and watching. Thank you for talking to me. It's always a pleasure. I do love these streams. I'm, as previously mentioned, if it's not been clear, I'm a full-time mum. So I stream when my kids are asleep, and this time that I have, especially speaking to you guys and playing my favourite video games and speedrunning, is just a pleasure for me. And I hope you enjoyed your time with me. As always, it's just so much fun and I love doing these, and I hope to see you again. So enjoy the rest of your day and the rest of your evening, the rest of your week. It's nearly the end of the week. I hope you guys stay awesome, stay wonderful, and I will catch you on the next one. And yeah, you're all great. Thank you so much. Always. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.